Space popcorn?
Space butter.
Space nachos?
Space cheese.
Space root beer with space licorice straw?
Right here. Maybe it's time to start the podcast.
Good idea, Scoob!
We did it right for our new guest.
Yeah, we did it. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Hi. I wouldn't use the word like. It was entertaining.
What was that?
No, Mama.
Mario, I can't tell if you liked it or not.
What are you doing?
What's he doing? What is the real Mario? She just left.
Scary.
Rosa just left.
Hello, everyone.
She left.
God.
She got sucked outside the airlock. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Rosa.
Welcome to
Save us all! I saved us all! I opened the airlock. You're all floating out there.
Oh.
Just like Milo Murphy's Law.
Yeah,
Oh.
that little song.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ready to Start the Podcast, the most
Hey, first-time viewers in chat.
the podcast where I try to start the intro and Deep interrupts me.
I'm just getting everybody like hyped up. It's just like a youth church when you go to there for the summer because you're visiting your cousin.
Have yours?
I'm
Hey,
Ryan.
first-time viewers. Let's see those hands. First-time viewers.
I'm Ryan. I'm Ryan Rippity. Who else is here?
I'm Brian Ribbity. Who else is here? I'm Seep. I'm also here. I'm the beloved space explorer. You can see on the screen. We have visuals on the screen so you can tell which one is which. So if you hear this voice, that's Seep.
Thanks for like your Disney click point and click information education game entertainment
Yeah.
bio.
And we gotta treat this like The Simpsons every week. We can't assume that someone watched last week's. So we gotta catch everybody up for any first-time viewers in chat. Any first-time viewers?
First-time viewers in chat.
Who's our third regular?
That's you, Rosa. You're
Yeah.
decently regular. Yeah. Could
Yeah.
you introduce yourself?
Hi. I have like these bite marks from like the Marios.
Oh no.
I think we should call someone.
Give you like a
I
band-aid.
think you should honestly
bite
go to the
marks?
hospital because Mario bites can be like really infectious.
I mean, we don't really have a hospital
It's
out
good-
here in outer
you're-
space. We have like a med bay, kind of, but we don't
Like
really have
Among
doctors.
Us? Like Among Us?
Mongo.
Ding, 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 ding.
Mongo.
Yeah, Rosie, you might want
Among
to get that checked out. I heard if you get bit by Mario, you might become a were-Italian.
Extending the peaks of the outer space. I don't pay the taxes.
Oh God, she's changing already. Look at the antidote. What's like anti-Italian like antidote? Is it like microwave lasagna?
Yeah.
Dawn dish soap.
Just soap?
Who's our guest?
Dawn dish soap. No, you. Oh, wait. So I think Italians get mad if you like break your pasta, like if you have spaghetti or something and you break it in half.
Right.
They
So
get
we
mad
just gotta
about
have like
that, so you just
we
have to
need
do that.
sacrilege Italian cuisine, like Olive Garden.
Pineapple.
something like that.
A pineapple
Yes.
and a ham.
Ah.
Would
Uh,
you like to introduce yourself, our guest?
Oh yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Claire. My silly comics. I'm an artist on the internet, and I'm a girl in my room. And here's Bohug.
Whoa.
Oh my God, Bohug's here.
Bohug's here. I'm actually holding him right now. Source of comfort, epic object.
So Claire, what do you do again? I wasn't listening. Yeah, for any first-time viewers, you know.
For any first time viewers in the chat. I
Yeah.
draw comics. I design things. I
Comics are pretty
smile.
popular, though. Come on,
I smile.
you know.
No, I mean,
You-
I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm just a humble lady, but like, I'm not gonna be a dick about it.
Oh, okay.
Many
I mean,
people have seen my comic Sona, which you can see on the screen
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
for the first time viewers in the chat.
Yeah.
Are you a robot in the comics too?
Sometimes.
Whoa. That's low.
No,
Add it to the add it to the wiki.
I don't think I've ever drawn myself as a robot. I don't
Really?
know. No, maybe I can do something funny with that.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there's
James,
an
write
idea.
that down. I have my Silly Comics butler who writes down all my comics ideas while I lay in bed.
That's awesome.
Because
so
I'm
cool.
so wealthy.
Okay, seriously, you guys are so cool.
Your butler is so cool.
I know.
I like it when your son
We're
looks down at
besties.
something. I like it when your like comic son looks down at something and goes, "Yeah,
Yeah, like this.
yeah,
I love that. I love that picture. I love your drawing. You have such funny drawings.
yeah."
I
Oh,
like how you
thank you.
draw. I like how you draw the pictures of Miku.
Oh, I'm a little quiet. Someone said
No.
I turned you.
I think Ryan fixed that.
I turned you up on my end because it's all.
Yeah, don't worry.
You fixed it. You fixed it. Okay.
I can fix
Lol.
it.
But yeah, that's what I look like, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, this image is so fucking compressed.
Can we put that image on the screen?
Yeah,
Will?
do it.
I love that image.
You're
That's
like
the image I was thinking about.
You're like looking at yourself on screen right now.
Yeah.
Whoa. I cannot tell you how weird it is to be scrolling through like Tumblr or Twitter or whatever, and I'll see an edit of either that comic or the Miku Peach Time comic or another thing. I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
But that's
I know how you
me.
mean. I know how you feel. Like from one famous person to another.
Shut up.
Beavers withstanding.
Yeah.
That voice we're doing is like a voice Derma does, and that makes me
I'm
really
sorry.
happy.
Oh god.
Steve-
Yeah, I was
Steve-
like just he's streaming right now, and I was just watching. He's like watching infomercials.
No,
And then,
oh man.
Oh,
do you
okay,
think
so-
he'll still be streaming when we're done? Because I want to watch that.
maybe he just started like.
We gotta
an
get
hour
done
ago.
early, guys. I have
Yeah,
to watch
that's
the
it.
streamer watch.
Yep.
I'm busy.
By the way, our shows have been going on kind of long lately. This is gonna be sub. I'm gonna say sub 2.5 hours.
Okay.
We're gonna try to reach for that. There's not a whole lot of news this week.
Well, let's get into the news.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Seep once collaborated with Germa.
I didn't.
No, you,
Did I?
Yes, you did.
no, you can't.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't.
It
Keep,
wasn't.
you can't keep claiming Seep collaborated with Germa because his Twitch comment about him being like flat and having a pot belly was on screen once.
No, he said Seep said Germa has a body of both a beer belly and a body of a dancer.
Yes, I said he has an hourglass
Oh, I
figure
think
and a
that
beer
makes
gut.
sense.
Yeah, it's because he was doing like VR and he has this like compression thing he wears and it like makes him look like he has like a snatched waist.
Oh,
Why did you describe it like that?
awesome.
Because that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like if you've watched a
be
German 985 VR
The
stream.
way Seep said that, I was able to picture it perfectly in my head.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
it
I
is
think that was just the best use of the English language in that moment.
it is funny. I was actually watching Germ before the stream started too. I was watching his Mario Tennis
We're
one.
all gay watching Derma.
I was watching.
And there's a big Derma stream. It's like us with like straight people in the Super Bowl.
I wasn't even watching the new one. I was watching his Mario Tennis one where he had like a breakdown.
He got like mad at like a 6-year-old
Yeah.
that was playing. Yeah. Oh.
I keep meaning to watch his birdhouse stream. I need to
Oh,
do
that's
that.
a great one. That's a classic. The birdhouse. Yeah.
Well, you know, speaking of Super Mario, folks, you might want to sit down for this one.
Is there good Super Mario news to talk about?
No, guys,
God.
I'm telling everyone, I'm
I've been
telling
looking forward to this movie for so
guys,
long.
guys,
and
guys.
No,
it's
we're
gonna
finally
release
gonna see it.
so
You guys, you
long
guys.
here.
I want to sit down.
you guys are gonna want to sit down for this one. I'm telling everyone in chat too. So recently,
My excitement. I get it.
recently, an event happened that shook the world. there was a
Oh my gosh.
record.
Event?
There was a record of
The
like
first look.
people calling into work because of like an event. Just they had to stay home for like it. They had to comfort. They had to
Wow.
comfort
Trailer
themselves.
What kind of
Mr.
event?
Mr. Miyamoto himself, the real actual one.
Mario's dead.
His dad, yes, got on Twitter.com and announced to the world,
Yes.
guys, me and Chris said I've been talking about it, and we gotta delay this. We gotta delay this movie to April.
What? Yeah. You mean?
What?
You mean like the opposite of delay?
Wait.
Like they're gonna.
No,
Like they're gonna release it like tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow's the last day of April.
No.
Like, it's
Right.
coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. We're gonna like to see the trailer at CinemaCon.
guys,
Really?
as I put my hand on your shoulder, Steep, not happening until next year.
But I've been on my best behavior lately. I've been just waiting so long. I've been like since 2019. They announced the movie. They said we were on track. They said we were on track for the past like 2 years. They said that they were on track for a 2022 release date, and this was supposed to compete with the Marvel movie that was coming out this year.
Now, I do think it makes sense they delayed it. In case you're not aware, Scoob Holiday Haunt is also coming out in December.
This is the most nonsensical news I've ever heard. Why would they delay it? There is no reason. There's no rhyme nor reason.
Bowser dies.
Bowser dies?
Yeah, that's why.
I have to say, breaking away from the bit, Miyamoto was evil for announcing that direct, yeah, Chris Pratt is Mario, and then fucking off for 6 months, not showing anything of that, and then announcing, yeah, we're delaying the movie, you're gonna have to sit and, like, wait even longer to see what this looks like. Bye.
Budget time.
Devilish imp behavior.
Sorry.
Do you think when he made that tweet, he was like rubbing his hands together, going like,
Oh yeah.
I think.
"Oh, they'll love it."
I think he was like. I'm gonna say I personally believe that it was like a heavy weight on his shoulders. Like he was just like he knew he had to say it, but
Probably.
he didn't. He just didn't know how to do it.
He
He didn't
clicked.
know how to break the news.
He clicked the tweet button, and then he put his hands into his eyes into his hands and just cried for a minute.
Yeah. Realistically, he wouldn't
He
have
just
to
wept to
definitely do
himself.
that, but it's for the jokes and japes.
I'm saying this was like the hardest thing he ever had to do. I think this was the hardest decision he's ever had to make.
This movie's driving me insane. I need to. They can't keep not showing anything. They need to show me like Mario's render or something, like just him standing. I need to know what he looks like. They can't keep doing this.
We know what Garfield looks like in that movie coming out like next year.
Also voiced by Chris Pratt.
Yes.
I can't. How do I explain the relationship I have with this movie? It's not gonna be very good, I think. But like, kids' Twitter, like kids' animated movies, like all the branding surrounding them, I'm obsessed with it. I need like the Mario when the guac is extra like tweets on Twitter. I need those in my life. I can't go any longer without them.
You can make those yourself.
No, it wouldn't be the same though. We need like it needs to be like an official like Universal Pictures account like tweeting like a picture of like Toads going down a pipe saying like sliding into the weekend. Like we need that. We need that.
I need it so bad.
You guys, I'm not even kidding. I almost threw up.
I know. I'm right there with you. I'm serious.
No, I'm not joking.
You're actually, what did you
I
do?
had to mute because I was coughing up. I guess I moved weird, and my tummy didn't like that.
It's just this devastating news, I think. It's this news cycle. It's...
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Claire is so upset about the Mario movie delay.
That I almost vomited.
Chris Meledandri, I hope you're watching right now. I hope you know what you're doing to us.
I'm sorry to any first-time viewers in chat.
Any first-time viewers in chat. Yeah.
Anyway, luckily this is not my podcast debut. I've been on podcasts before, so I've embarrassed myself worse. Anyway.
Yeah, well.
Can we have you tell the story again?
The story of what? Undertale?
The annoying... No, yes. No, but I meant the
what?
annoying anime fan.
The anime fan?
Yeah.
Story of Undertale.
Can I ask, what kind of, what music artist, because there's absolutely going to be a music video with this movie, like there's going to be some new song coming out, there's going to be a music video like Mario dances
Crush
alongside.
40. Crush 40.
Can you imagine him Crush 40 did the music for the Mario movie?
They're just trying to pick up on any slack that the Sonic movies have left behind, just any little bit. So they're gonna get Crush 40 on to make a song. Rosa, what is this?
What did she say?
What's the
Now,
buck teeth? What is
when
this?
you asked that question, I couldn't think of anything that was funny. So I was thinking of like people that it wouldn't make sense at all. It would just not work at all, and the only name I could come up with was Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo Ma? Like the guy
Yeah.
with like the violin? Or the cello?
The
Whatever he
cellist,
plays?
yes.
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 Yo-Yo Ma.
Rosa, what is this? Rosa?
Yeah.
What am I? What is this?
I think you're Garfeldy. I think you're Garfeldy right now.
I don't know what that means!
I think you're Garfeldy.
What's Garfeldy?
I really hope.
Also talk about it.
I really hope there's a part there's like a tweet from the Mario Twitter when this movie comes out. It's like Luigi scared, and it's like when you have 4 missed voice calls from your mom.
So you know what's interesting about the Mario movie
Yeah.
Everything.
is that I'm actually a part of the production of a different Mario movie.
Oh, what
Are you
kind?
serious?
I am actually serious, yes. A bunch of my friends did improv for 2 hours as Mario characters. I was Bowser Jr.
Oh, that's cool. I like that guy.
And we made our own plot and everything, and it's actually currently in development.
You know, it's speaking of I don't know how many people here care.
Garfeldy.
People care about Mario movie leaks. But there is a very credible leak for this movie going around, and we know what's gonna happen in it. And this includes the fact that it is a musical, by the way. They will be singing in this.
No.
But I have to say, real quick, if they have Jack Black playing Bowser in this, and he doesn't get like a sexy villain song, they're gonna fuck up so bad.
He needs to have like a sexy villain song.
We rapping?
No!
My thinness on the dark forest.
I am a firm believer that like they have the world in their pot. Like they can create a whole new generation of Bowser like wifers with this. Like the combination of Jack Black and like Bowser. Like they can't fuck this up. Like they gotta land. Like they gotta stick the landing on this.
I don't think there's any way.
Not just wifers or husbands. Bowser's very popular within the gay community.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's true. Remember that one image of Bowser Jr. saying, "Please stop throwing my dad."
Yeah, we're gonna get that tenfold.
And they like started roasting the guy making that pull because they say like you could have used a G from Galaxy, or like the letters from here. It's like I used from
Tumblr post.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I love this. I love this Twitch chat comment from my friend Vivian here. Okay, but who out here is wifing Bowser from the first Mario movie? The Dennis Hopper one.
Yeah, there's like Dennis Hopper wifers, right? They're all still alive, right?
Did you word it like that?
Because I mean, just go like you roll back time a little bit.
I will say, I think the casting of this movie makes. I don't love the casting still for Chris Pratt in particular. But I'll say the choices.
Yeah, that is my main gripe.
Yeah, the choices made make a bit more sense if they're going to be singing because Jack Black sings, Charlie Day sings, Chris Pratt sings, Easter sings.
Does Anya Taylor Nicole Joy or whatever?
It's probably
the woman with the big eyes.
Yeah.
She's Peach, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Seth Rogen's had to sing before, right? He's definitely like sung a song.
He was in the Vivitch.
I think no, he did in The Lion King. He does like Seth Rogen singing, which is like funny. So people, like, don't care if it sounds.
I can't remember. I hope Seth Rogen does like a cover of like a song from the Donkey Kong cartoon in this. Like he goes, "The mirror never lies."
Speaking of Seth Rogen, because he's in the fucking Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie, which I know, like, I don't care about that movie. I don't need it. Roger Rabbit exists. But because Seth Rogen plays like some random Viking character, but then Pumbaa from the live action Lion King is also in there. So Seth Rogen is just talking to himself in like a brief scene.
Yes.
I
And,
think
and
he
I
just
would
does that.
hate to be in the Seth Rogen echo chamber.
Okay, I'm gonna read all my
Yeah.
lines as the Viking did my Pumbaa lines.
Related to like Mario getting leaked, Chip and Dale's plot has also been leaked, and the villain of that movie, who it actually is absolute nonsense.
Spoiler alert!
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna say it just in case anyone remotely
Can you
can.
DM it to me?
Yeah,
It's Dr. Robotnik!
I'll type it in chat right now.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it's Dr. Robotnik.
It's real. It's him. That's the villain.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it.
No,
but-
it doesn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're doing a Chip and Dale movie, that's what I'm saying. You know,
Well,
like you think.
considering, like, what can kill a chipmunk?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they've done plenty.
That's
I'm
all
not gonna
will
say no. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna say anything else. But it makes it. You know, it kind of makes sense when you think about it a little bit. Any new viewers and
I don't like thinking about it.
So, one of the things about the Mario movie that got leaked is it looks like Hotel Transylvania. Apparently, is what someone said who like seen it.
Yeah. Which-
Wow, person who watches Hotel Transylvania. Wow, this got Hotel Transylvania.
This looks like Hotel Transylvania to me.
Yeah. I mean, I hope that was meant in like a favorable way, because those movies have some pretty
Like
strong
the
visuals.
way, the way that they move and
Yeah.
animate.
Yeah.
I even though I don't care for the films myself, I really appreciate the way that they move and the way that they look. Thanks to Gendy
Yeah.
tartar sauce.
That's how
Yeah.
That's how I feel about them. Yeah, I think they're perfectly fine, mediocre little movies with amazing animation.
Now let's
Right.
talk about how the Jonathan joke got out of hand.
The what joke?
What?
You know, like Jonathan, where were you? It's like,
Oh.
doing stuff.
Jonathan, you are burying
You
my
know-
daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's gonna be a scene in the Mario movie. Toadsworth's gonna.
No, it's not.
Toadsworth's
It's
gonna
not
be.
gonna be.
Hello, Mario. He's like,
Don't
oh,
even
hey,
touch that.
Toadsworth. Sorry, I was doing stuff. And then Peach goes, I'm stuff. And then Toadsworth goes, Mario, you are begging my daughter.
Yeah. I hope that does happen,
I hope
so
it
that you
does.
get to be right, and people click on the
I really
screen
hope
to say you're right.
I really hope that happens, so I get to see it with my
Yeah.
own eyes.
I had a
I
dream
know,
about the
right?
Mario movie.
Yeah?
You did?
Yeah. Like a
What was it
few weeks
about?
ago. I don't remember much from it. All I remember is Kevin Michael Richardson Kamek showed up and like he like kidnapped someone.
was me.
They're in a big tower. It was you. He
Yeah.
kidnapped Rosa.
Help! Help!
Yeah.
Help me!
I really want to see Kevin Michael Richardson Kamek. First, that's one of the most intriguing aspects of it to me. I don't know why. I guess because he's an actual cartoon voice actor,
Yeah.
so I just want to know like what he sounds like.
I was surprised when they like highlighted him because like, oh, they're actually highlighting like an actual voice actor in this segment.
Yeah. Yeah, see, he's got clout. He's on like the Cleveland Show and The Simpsons. People will see his name.
My prediction is in the sequel to this, Kristen Shaw will play Daisy. That's my prediction.
Okay. And who will play? Will Kate Micucci be Toadette then?
Yeah, Kei Makushi, who's in every piece of animation ever, will be Toadette.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
let's have some
wait,
voice
hold on,
casting.
hold on.
Also,
Oh, go on, sorry.
Me?
yeah, Steve's in the sequel. Just you
Yeah.
though.
Just me.
Yeah, they didn't
Oh, I-
invite us.
Yeah. What else, Ryan? Though.
I was gonna
What do
say,
you think?
the biggest problem with the Mario movie is every single piece of media ever has Will Arnett in it now, and he's not in this, so he's got to play a character in the sequel.
Right.
I-
I mean, he could be a little. I don't know. No, I don't know. Who would he play?
Thwomp.
Thwomp. Oh, this is the Hey there, it's me, Thwomp. Will Arnett Thwomp. Hey, how's it going? Hello there, Will Arnett Thwomp. It's me, Mark Evan Jackson Thwomp. Hey there, Mark Evan Jackson Thwomp. It's me, Will Arnett Thwomp. Did somebody ask for Diedrich Bader Thwimp?
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh, hey, Diedrich Bader. Hey, Dietrich Bader, it's me.
Now, who's playing as Twink?
Mark Kevin Jackson. Wham.
Who's playing as Twink from like the Paper Mario games?
No, Twink's not until the
Meech.
7th movie.
Yeah.
I can't do any of these voices.
Hey, it's me. I've been wanting to do my Will Arnett, Mark Kevin Jackson, and Dietrich Bader talk to each other bit for like weeks.
Twink.
I'm so glad you got to do it.
I know. I found the perfect opportunity. Just
Oh,
slip it right in.
And then Justin Roiland's gonna voice a Koopa Troopa in the next one. He's gonna do only one of his 3 voices he does.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. I'm a Koopa. I was in Smallfoot. You know. Yeah.
Why is it whenever you do like an impersonation of a person, you have them announce their name or what they were in?
Because I don't what. That's how you do it. For everybody knows when you do an impression, you say, "Hi, here's my name," even though nobody says that. Nobody says, "Hi, I'm Seep" in like normal conversation.
Then we're gonna have like a Justin Roiland Shy Guy. It's like, "Hi, I'm Justin Roiland, Shy Guy. I hate the union. I hate the union. Mario's a
Every
communist."
time I want to do an impression, I have to do like a phrase that they say so I can mimic that and then apply it to the rest of my thing. Like if I wanted to, I want to talk like the Beatles, just all of them, like it's just a band, you know.
I can only do one voice, and it's Marge Simpson. And my favorite voice to do with Marge Simpson is I've invented a series in my mind where the Simpsons had various like kart racing games. And then they got to the 8th one. And you know in the title screen of Mario Kart, he goes, Mario Kart 8! But sometimes he'd be like, Luigi Kart 8. I was imagining like a scenario where Marge is like doing that, and she goes, Homie Kart 8!
That sounds better every time you do it. Gotta say.
How many times have you done that bit?
Thousands.
A lot.
I think I'm
if I have
fairly
to-
familiar.
There are times where I'll just vocally stim by going like.
It's really fun.
I developed like over the years. I developed a Marge Simpson laugh.
Whenever
What is it?
she does.
Let's
When
hear
Rosa laughs, she laughs like Marge Simpson.
What?
It's true.
I've heard it plenty of times.
I've never heard this in my life.
Ryan makes me laugh.
I'm excited to see this in action. Maybe. I'll be very
I don't know.
happy.
I've never noticed it.
You've talked about this hypothetical Marge voice line announcing the title Mario Kart 8 more than you have with the non-binary Madagascar character. You can't keep holding that against us.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
I think we should. It's funny.
We're not avid watchers of Madagascar. A little wild. I know. I'm sorry. None of us have kids. I'm sorry.
No, actually, me and Ryan did. I gave birth like a while back.
That's true. We're not gonna get into that. I don't think. But
We need to
Am I
move
gonna
on.
get a congratulations?
We need to
yo, I already did all that. Don't worry.
We need to move on from
I
Mario.
personally
No,
don't
no, I
care.
want at least one congratulation for giving birth.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations for giving birth.
Oh, and then Pen
Thank you,
goes,
thank you.
I think before we fully move on, I just want to punctuate how important the Mario movie is to just, I'd say specifically me and Ryan's relationship, our friendship, because we've been talking about that was like one of the first things we talked about.
That's
wasn't
true. Yeah, that was one of because the basis for this podcast was us misquoting a Scooby-Doo trailer, and part of that was we were discussing like a Mario movie trailer that did like the same thing, where it's like Mario and Luigi, and like they go, "Okay, Luigi, you got the popcorn? I got the butter."
Yeah, and that was like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So, and we're still waiting.
The words that you just said, it's so like you are talking about things and you change voice immediately. Like you change the voice of the character that you're doing, and I get so scared.
It's that honestly, that's kind of flattering. It's been a while since we've really just like freaked someone out on this show. I gotta say, it feels
I'm
good.
not freaked out.
No,
I'm
you are. It's
barely
okay.
listening.
We like that. We like that.
Okay, I
we
did
do.
just say I was scared. I'm sorry. I'm not.
No,
actually
no.
scared.
I'm
not
dead serious.
cowering
We
in a
actually
corner.
no. I'm sorry. People in the chat know some of our best guests are people that we could just like freak out a little bit.
Why are you saying these things?
What? We like freaked out Spencer Rothbell, who like wrote on Clarence.
It's true. We did like the slam our penis on the cardboard bit.
You guys are saying a lot of words right now.
Okay,
these are
but
true
like I
words.
understand. I slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door. Like I understand that.
Oh,
Oh!
Hey
Any
everyone,
more news?
did you all
Second
hear?
topic.
Did you all
Yeah.
hear? The Minecraft movie is still happening,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm writing it.
and that it's
Yay!
live action apparently.
It's live action.
Yay!
I gotta
This
ask, how do you do a Minecraft movie live action? That entire franchise is built on the foundation of what it looks like.
You know what you do?
But
You put someone in there.
You have CGI blue screen sets.
uh-huh.
It's gonna be a whole it's gonna be a blue screen movie. I think that's my prediction.
Okay.
And they're gonna have like fake like Minecraft blocks in the background. That's my
Okay.
prediction. Yeah.
Blinking.
But yeah, you're
Man,
you're
it's gonna
right.
look like shit, isn't it?
It's a weird decision to make to have a live action Minecraft movie. I don't really. I guess we'll see. I mean, in a way that kind of makes it more. I don't want to say more interesting, but just more strange. It's almost intriguing in a way. Just imagining
They're gonna have
why.
to work around a lot of things to make it work, make it recognizable as Minecraft, but still work within the laws of nature. Like
Yeah.
how are they going to make a creeper? How are they gonna make an Enderman? How are they gonna make a fucking well, no, Ender Dragon. That's easy because that's a dragon. They can just make a dragon.
I feel
That'd be
like
so Will
The
Arnett swamp.
villagers are supposed to be fucked up looking.
Minecraft is a series. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I feel as if Minecraft is a series that anytime they try to branch off from what the basic Minecraft experience is, it never takes off. I feel like
Yep.
they made Minecraft.
No, it doesn't.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
this movie is supposedly based on story mode.
The one with
That's
the
the
pig
rundown.
dying?
Yes, that one.
You
'Cause
spoiled it for everybody.
Well, because Jason Momoa's character is a character from that game, apparently.
Oh my god.
So
We're gonna
yeah,
watch the pig die again.
maybe.
Isn't the guy who voiced Remy the Rat in that game? Is he gonna be in
Yeah,
the movie?
Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt is gonna be in that. Is he gonna play a character?
Give him a
Yeah.
role. Let him in. Come on. I hope he does.
I think
Really?
I think he should play not the pig, that'd be too easy.
You should play. I don't know. You have it's like when Charles Martinet is going to be in the Mario movie. Give him a little cameo as a little wink and a nod to the original game.
Yeah, that'd be
This was
epic.
so-
I gotta
okay.
ask.
Yeah.
Wasn't it supposed to be written by one of the Sony guys? Or
Yeah, Mac, the guy who plays Mac, was supposed to write it when it first was announced. I don't think that's still the case, though.
Yeah, I don't think Steve Carell is still attached either. I have a hunch.
Man,
Fortunately, we could have had Steve
why?
Carell as Steve. I guess that's too good.
This world is awful.
I know. Yeah. But yeah, you know.
It's just bad news after bad news.
You want
But
more
you know-
bad news? Spider-Verse 2 was delayed to 2023.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
it actually was. It actually was.
Okay, now I'm actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about this movie. Apparently this has one of the biggest crews for an animated movie ever, and they really wanted to make sure it's as good as possible, and it's 2 parts already.
Okay.
Respectable.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Miyamoto-san just had to bring the hammer down, unfortunately.
No, I understand. If they want to wait a little longer to make their amazing little movie that I'm sure I will all love, I respect it.
And they're making 2 feature full-length animated movies in the span of coming out a year apart. So, it's okay, it's fine. It's a little disappointing, but at least they're breaking it to us now.
Yeah.
Not after the movie's supposed to have come out, and then we get a tweet saying that Ninja's gonna be in the movie on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Hotel
Yeah.
Transylvania 4.
Yes.
Guys, I think there's a fucking post where it's Avatar 2 delayed to 2015, And someone commented like, "Hey, now."
Yeah, I mean that's also news. That's coming out this year now.
I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Spider-Verse.
You don't want to talk about Avatar: Way of the Water?
No, I want to talk about Miles Morales. I liked his movie.
Yeah,
you
he was really
I like
cool.
Miles Morales.
What else do you have to say about it?
That movie's amazing to me because I feel like there's not been a single time I rewatched it and I didn't notice something new. So I mean, I'm excited to see if that carries over to the sequel where I'm just constantly noticing new things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you know that he was holding a plate of corn?
Shut up. This is gonna
What
be.
is that from? What is that from?
That's
I've
from
seen it. I've seen it before.
Encanto. There's a scene where they have corn in Encanto.
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah. There was like an Encanto Twitter that was like, I never noticed she was holding a plate of corn. It's like these people are running out of content to milk.
No, it was pipe bombs.
Spider-Verse is like
I never knew she carried a plate of pipe bombs.
Spider-Verse is like the movie version of that is actually real when you watch it and go, oh shit, there's this background detail I never noticed.
Yeah,
know.
it feels like 205 Frederator Fact videos.
I like one of my favorite things about Into the Spider-Verse, because what happens so much in a lot of animated shows, and while it's understandable why, like people's bedrooms and their spaces are usually very sparse. They're very clean.
Hmm.
They're very put together. It looks like a set rather than someone who lives there. And what I really like about what's really cool about Into the Spider-Verse is that all these environments just look so lived in. Like, there's things misaligned. There's things that aren't like wonderfully organized. Like there's like stuff left from the middle of a thing that you were doing on the floor on the table or something, and like in the middle of projects like Miles' art station and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It makes me so happy.
It's like a lot of work and effort, and I really
It's like
respect
these
that.
are real people. These are real people.
Yeah, Spider-Man is real.
That really is
He's
like
real.
the movie that just like keeps on giving. To be honest,
It really is. I could watch it like a fourth time. I really could.
I think I've seen it about like 9 times. I'm still noticing
Yeah.
new things.
And this,
The
I feel like
feast for the senses.
this next one probably is going to be like that because, like they said, they have like 240 characters.
This next movie is gonna make me explode in a very fun way.
It's going to be a Spider-Verse explosion.
Double Spider-Verse explosion.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Woshi.
There's more movie news.
I was gonna say real quick about Spider-Verse right before we move on. I hope in the background, the last one had Clone College in the background. I hope they have like Clone Retirement in the background this time.
That would be so funny.
It says a lot about their project.
Or clone unemployment.
Clone unemployment.
Yeah.
Clone divorce. Clone divorce. Clone divorce.
Clone divorce.
Ira.
Yes, you get it. You get it.
Ira. I'm on my 4th divorce.
Oh yeah, don't love you anymore.
Ira.
I want to call this off. All of it.
Oh my God! Is that a thwomp voiced by Will Arnett?
You can't do that.
Sorry. That was bad.
What other news did you have? Interest
A big movie announcement in the world because we're talking about
it?
a lot of. I mean, we're talking about Minecraft. We're talking about the Mario movie. We got another big video game movie tentpole coming out.
Yeah.
What is it?
The Poppy Playtime movie is in production.
Oh my
What did we have to talk about?
I'm so fucking excited.
I mean,
The game was 30 minutes long, and then they killed their own series with NFTs, and they're gonna make enough content for an hour and a half.
This is my movie.
This
my
is
movie.
awesome.
My favorite cat movie.
Do you think
I
Will
love that
Arnett
sort
will
of
play Poppy?
I remember whenever I go out to take a bus to somewhere undisclosed, would not elaborate, I see someone on the street like selling like bootleg Poppy Playtime plushes.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
see them all the
I-
time next to
I
like
have
Squid Games and
seen
stuff.
the bootleg Poppy's Playtime in like the plushies and stuff at kiosks at the mall, but at that same kiosk, I saw like Trevor Henderson's Trevor Henderson's characters,
Yeah, I
like
seen that
Siren
too.
Head
Yeah.
and his like cartoon cat character, but then also like SCPs. Like there was SCP, what is it, 173 Peanut?
The
Uh-huh.
the most
There was a plushie
the most bizarre things enter like the circle of like YouTube kids like bait stuff that they like. So like you go to like the store and you see like your Five Nights at Freddy's plushies next to like Siren Head plushies, right next to like SpongeBob
know.
plushies.
When are they releasing like a Backrooms Dollhouse? I think that's in the market, right?
Will it smell and like make the noise too?
Yeah, it'll emit like a high frequency that only the parents can hear. No, that's
God, that's a
backwards.
torture device.
Yeah, only the kids would hear. But yeah, this is real. We're not like
No,
we're
make
not kidding.
parents suffer.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
not kidding though. The Poppy Playtime. I mean, these devs are serious. They're like seriously. I describe it as they're speed running the success of Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's actually kind of working. Like it's working.
This is
I mean, I'd say. I mean, it's not that good, but I don't want to say that. But
I did not feel old until like these like past year or so when I started noticing what kids are into. Like I've finally begun to feel like disconnected from the youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I've
Wait,
been-
how old are you?
I'm 23 years old, so I'm not even that old. But
Oh, I'm also 23. I'm
Okay.
23 as well. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't insane.
I'm 25 and yeah.
22, just for you. 23, it's you and me. 24, gonna go to store. 25, staying
Among
alive.
Us was like the last like big kids craze I like understood. Now I'm just lost.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is anymore.
Alright.
And it's such a weird disconnect because usually with like a lot of like kids media and stuff, I can see the appeal. Like there are a number of like animated shows right now, for example.
Yeah.
That I'm like, yeah, I like this too. But then like you look at what they're doing, and you're like, how are you achieving enjoyment from that?
Kids.
Pokemon, they like repetition. for
Kids
what
like
it is.
3 things. They like Five Nights at Freddy's, they like Poppy's Playtime, and they like Sonic.exe Friday Night Funky mods. That's what they like. That's what I've learned.
They love getting so scared. They love
Now,
getting
this
so
is what you
scared.
remember.
We're alienating my 13-year-old audience right now, please.
Now that's something I learned from like the history of like the Poppy devs. Apparently they were into like making like Minecraft videos.
Yes, I wanted to bring that up. Will the Poppy Playtime movie be in the style of their Friday Night Funkin' DDLC, Five Nights at Freddy's Minecraft animations?
You
Where
said
all
a
the
Oh,
female
lot
it's
of
fucking
words.
better.
where all the female characters have like round boobies. If you notice that, if you look at those videos, all of the female Minecraft characters
They all
have like
the
breasts.
same tits. It's true.
Yeah.
You
I
just
don't
said
know,
so many words.
I just had to bring that up because it's just something I noticed. And I was like, why do they all? I don't. It's just like weird. That's like the only like rounded off feature of them. They all.
No, he's
Chica
right.
has
Like
to have.
everything else is angled.
I'm serious. Chica has like and that is the Poppy Playtime devs. They do like Friday Night Funkin', boyfriend fights Monica from Donkey Club. I'm pretty
Donkey
sure that's
Club.
great. Yeah, like
Oh,
Among Us.
What is this channel
Among Us,
even?
Bendy and the Ink Machine Squid Game.
Among Us, Bendy, and the Ink Machine Squid
That's not even a
Games.
joke.
Well,
That's
where
a video of
that's
theirs.
where
That
the
is a
ink
legit
came
video.
from. That's where the ink came from. The squid.
Oh,
game.
Yeah.
true.
Rosa, what even is this? You just keep.
Is that Poppy Playtime?
Oh, that's Huggy. That's Huggy. What was whatever it is.
You make so many.
I was
They're like a
Why
gacha
are you
like
doing
box
this?
figures.
This is like my own personal blind bag series. I never know what I'm gonna get. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I like how you made my pupils bigger.
Yeah.
To bring us back a bit, continue the train of bad news.
Wait,
No.
I got some good news.
What's
I
up?
don't
Should we
know how
save that
much
for the
more I
end?
can take.
Yeah, we'll save. I know what you want to talk about, Rosa. We'll get there soon.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, in case you're not aware, you probably are. Netflix, in all their greatness, has someone in chat said Arlo. Okay, so Netflix has kind of been destroying a lot of the animation scene, and this is something I think I've been a bit more aware. I kind of knew something was up the second they kind of fucked over Tuca and Birdie. I kind of knew something was up in the animation scene.
Yeah.
They've done a lot more
'Cause
recently.
That was like the best animated show.
No,
One of the best
Yeah,
adult
yeah.
animated shows ever.
I agree.
And they
I
had
love
the gall to fuck it over.
I love Tuca and Birdie. It's probably like in my top 3 like animated shows running right now. I really love it. Yeah, I think they fucked up so
Still
bad
haven't
losing
watched
it.
season 2.
I love
I need
season
to
2.
watch season 2.
I loved it so much. It's
really
great.
Where can I watch it?
It aired on Adult Swim.
Is it on HBO Max?
Is it?
Check it out on HBO Max.
I mean, it should be. It should be if it's not.
I can actually check real
See,
quick.
when you do that voice, my brain can imagine the movements that you're making, like probably 1-to-1.
It's
Like
not.
a
Okay.
CGI fluid test. It's not.
No.
Well, where
It's,
is
like,
it?
projecting
I
into
mean,
my brain.
I watched it
What
on my,
the H
I
is it?
watched it on my dad's Hulu account, so that's where I watched it.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
If you have like special Hulu though, that's like extra Hulu, right? That's
I
like
don't
Hulu
know.
Plus.
I literally don't know. I don't.
Okay.
I just literally
Oh
signed
my
into my
God,
dad's
there's
Hulu.
too many fucking services.
No, yeah. I mean, let's not even start on
in
the
hell.
Let's not even get started on the Boomerang streaming service where you can watch like
Oh no.
Camp Laszlo and like Huckleberry Hound and nothing else.
And Lil Cheeser.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Don't forget
no, my
Cooper.
subscription doesn't include that series. I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw up again.
You need like
Fine.
Hulu Plus. I'm sorry.
So
Fine.
the biggest thing from these Netflix like kind of drops is they're scrapping the Bone series. Third time
No more
that's happened. Third time
You
that's
know-
happened.
Come on, give us a
How-
bone, Netflix.
How
Come
do
on.
you mess up that badly? How? That's like such a big legacy show. Every kid who had like a scholastic book fair knows about the book, seen that cover at least once, seen it on magazine. How do you mess up that badly? How do you not see the potential? And it's a finished series. You know where to start the production, end it. You know how to outline that. How do you mess up like that?
It's all the boss baby's fault.
Oh my God. You're right. We need to go harass different people.
Yeah, let's go harass the showrunner of Best Boss Baby back in business.
Don't
right now.
don't do that.
That's the only solution.
No, don't.
It's all your fault, isn't it? All you writers and storyboarders.
Bone,
You're the cause of my suffering. You!
Bone
Now,
has
I gotta say,
Okay.
Bone was never gonna match with like any standards because it wasn't gonna talk about 9/11.
Oh my God. You're right. That wouldn't have
why?
worked.
Bone has been there's been 3 now attempts to make an animated
Yes.
Bone thing. At first it went
Yes.
to I don't remember if it was Warner Bros or Nick first. I think it was Warner Bros, and they said they wanted to like have like a pop singer in the movie.
Yeah,
and
it was.
And he
It
was,
was.
and the creator was like, "No, I'm not doing that." And then he went to Nick, and they got a lot further on
Yeah.
Nick. And then I think something similar happened again. And then it happened again with not the same thing, but he went to Netflix and they started it there. But then Netflix just canceled it, and that's what happened there.
So,
This is hell.
yeah. So hopefully something eventually comes out of it. Because I read a little Bone. I boned a little. I dabbled.
say it like
was
that.
pretty-
I haven't been
I'm
able
still-
to, but I hope one day to grab the whole collection since it's like completely finished and everything. It's like that's a book worth reading.
Yeah.
My boyfriend had like the entire like tome of it.
The Bone Tome?
He lost the bone tome, yes. He lost it though, so I got him like the first volume, so
Uh-huh.
he can have the entire collection at some
Oh,
point,
that's
and I'll
nice.
add to my to our bookshelf of a shit ton of comics and art books. That's all I
Respect.
have.
I respect. I love collecting art books and comics and everything. Have,
Oh
like, a
my
shelf.
God, it is like such a
Mm-hmm.
joy for me. I have okay. This has been a collection that I've been building for years. I have the Adventure Time art book. I
Ooh.
have this Into the Spider-Verse art book. I have the Ratatouille art book that I got for Christmas. And when I opened it, I gasped when I said, Rat-a-fucking-touille!
Rat
I was
Tattooey?
very happy.
He's been under this
I
book
have-
this whole time. Just
Paris?
beautiful.
There's a short film memory box on YouTube. I have the art book for that. I have a shit ton of Sanrio stuff and Miku things and individual artists. Bloodborne, Okami, Splatoon, The Legend of Korra, 1 volume, Avatar, and then a shit ton of Ghibli movies.
Rose owns a lot of art books too. She likes to get those too.
Yeah, I own like this.
They're
One of
so
those Studio
big
Trigger
though. They're
ones.
so big and
Oh,
heavy.
it's so wonderful. I like
I
working with some
know.
obscure books. I own some Zines from like my college years.
I've mentioned this about art books before, in relation to like what we were talking about with Nintendo earlier. It enrages me they don't really support art books for their games. It makes me furious. They don't make
I
more
know!
Nintendo art books.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do that. They only do that for like a small handful of series. Like, I think the Splatoon one is the only thing from a Nintendo property that I have.
They've done Odyssey
I
and
don't
Breath
even
of the
like
Wild, I
Splatoon that
think.
much. It's not my favorite.
Kirby does them more. Kirby does behind the scenes way more frankly because it's HAL, so Nintendo doesn't own it.
Yeah, I own like
Yeah.
a Kirby art and style collection, which is just like a lot of the renders and some sketches from it.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. Like the cover, he's on a star.
Yes.
Yes.
There
Yeah,
you
I've
go.
seen that one at the Kinokuniya bookstore that I go
Oh
to a lot.
yes, Kinokuniya, I love that.
I just went there today because I went to Mitsuwa.
Yeah, I went there last week just for change of fate, and God, it's so beautiful. Like, all the books and everything.
It is one of my favorite places ever. When my boyfriend comes here, we're gonna go at least 2 times.
Ooh.
Because when I went there, because I went to the food court part of it, I already talked about this, but I want to talk about it with the viewers in the chat.
Yeah, any first time viewers.
I got for dinner. I got this sutadon bowl, which stands for stamina bowl. It's garlic pork on top of like white rice, and it's so fucking good. And so I got that for dinner because I'm looking out for future me always. But when I was there, I had some yakitori, I had some chicken, and I had these like sweet custard creams, sweetbreads. I had a good day today. Today was like, okay, Claire, you're gonna have some fucking fun. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have some fucking fun.
Gotta have one of those days every once in a while, you know. Just
I hope you're having fun right
just
now.
have fucking fun.
And I like fun.
You're having fun now.
Part of my fun is going shopping.
Yeah,
Because
same.
bitches be shopping.
Yes, yeah, I guess.
Bitches be shopping.
I mean, like buying myself a Miku shirt and everything. It's God.
I was gonna say about Netflix animation. I feel like there was a brief period of time, where, like people were like really into like, oh, Netflix is gonna be the future of animation because they got a lot of they had a slight bit of a hot streak for a bit. Like they were having like BoJack and they had Klaus and they had a few other things, and I feel like that's tanked pretty hard pretty recently.
It's tanked.
They squandered it. They beefed it. They're raising subscription prices and taking away things people like.
Spoiled it.
I wish the rise of the rise of Team Movie's gonna be on Netflix.
Ooh.
Is that still happening? That better be
that's still happening despite everything, and I'm shocked it is because I think Nick hates that so sadly.
Yeah. Any other bad news?
Life is hard for bitches who like moving pictures.
Oh God.
Amen.
I'm looking at the notes you wrote here. There's one thing you'll probably talk about in the what we watch segment we're about to do. But I think the last thing news-wise is
Yes.
No, we're gonna talk about that in a bit when we talk about what we watch, Rosa. So don't worry. I promise you, we'll talk about it.
Freaking teaser holding the steak over her head.
I was just gonna say you wrote Sonic Organs.
Yes.
That's even bad news.
You sent me a screenshot of that, and I was excited to see when that would come into play.
Yeah, there's some good news here. There's some not good news. Which do you want first? You know.
Oh wait, Battle in Wonderworld.
We don't need to talk about that.
That's kind of like drama.
I always think it's called Balan Wonderland.
Everyone does.
I think
it's
everybody
okay.
does.
Everyone does.
That makes more sense. That sounds way better like that. because of freaking Boogie Wonderland.
Boogie Wonderland. So to start with the bad news. When this came out,
Yeah.
a few seconds after it came out, they dropped their Ubisoft DLC spreadsheet. Incredibly confusing. And it's some of the most like worthless. Like there's a deluxe edition for this game, but it's some of the most just worthless like $5 extras ever.
Deluxe edition for Bell and Wonderworld?
Sonic.
No,
Sorry.
Sonic
Sonic
Origins.
what? Sonic
It's oh,
Origins,
we didn't even
okay.
explain Sonic. It's a classic games collection where it's these like HD remasters of the
Oh,
classic
there's like
game.
3 of them. I saw that.
Yeah,
Yes,
surprisingly, Sonic 3's on there.
Yes, Sonic 3 never
Okay.
got a remaster
because
like
of
this.
copyright and stuff.
Yeah, so this is gonna be the first time we're getting that. So, but yeah, but when they
Okay.
released that, they had an Ubisoft chart on there. There's like, it's not even, it's the weirdest thing. Like the DLC is not like, it doesn't feel money grubbing, but it kind of does. It just feels really bizarre.
I defined it as nobody on the dev team wanted to do this, but like Sega higher ups demanded they had this. They're like, all right, just throw some stuff in. We don't care about that much to please Sega. So it's like, screen animations on the title screen and
Yeah, that's one.
100 bonus coins and 10 bonus hard missions.
Yeah, in the words of Game Bolts from his Sonic development video and stuff, Sega is not a normal company.
No.
No.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what else you forgot to mention? I think this really seals the deal. This will be worth the extra $5.
Yeah.
With the Digital Deluxe, you get to have island camera movement.
Ooh.
You know? So on the title screen,
That's
you can move the
great.
camera. That's what the Digital Deluxe gets you.
Can you imagine if, like, for Smash Bros, they released DLC, we could move the camera like in Brawl, and that was like a thing you had to pay for?
Yeah, on the Digital Deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it's freaking weird. And also bad news, is that they're like delisting.
Wait, no.
They're delisting like all the games that are in this collection on Steam.
Meaning modders are gonna have like a rough time.
Piracy time. More like.
What time is it?
Awful.
It's piracy time!
This is
So
awful.
yeah, it's pretty like, come on. Companies suck. No, there's every company is like, you just screw it up in the head as a company. You know, there's some, and you know, to get into some of the good news, like the remasters here are being handled by like it's what's it called?
Experienced
Headcanon? It's people who have worked on the previous remasters and also Sonic Mania
Oh, okay.
are involved with this. So it's in really good hands, and there's a lot of like cool, like passionate, like they've got like people who've remastered the intro, like the animated intro to Sonic CD. They've like upscaled it, and it looks pretty good now.
Yeah, you won't believe the name that helped them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was provided by, what is it called? Are we supposed to say it on? I'm not gonna say it.
Near am I.
Save the planet from
yeah.
disaster.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of good things. It looks, honestly, as like a game collection, it looks really solid. There's a lot of great features they've added. Like there's like a mission mode thing where it adds like little like extra objectives for each of the games. So like, defeat a certain amount of enemies in this level, or like, collect this amount of rings or whatever, or do this other challenge. I really like stuff like that because I think it sort of incentivizes like playing the games in a different way and really exploring all the ins and outs of it. So like as a collection, I think it's pretty good. But
No, I think
There's
it's
just-
kind of unfortunate stuff like Knuckles is not in CD or they haven't made like classic Amy playable.
I gotta say, but like, I do not get they're like hesitant to put like, his classic Amy's always used on like classic branding, but they don't actually put her in the games a lot of the time. It's very weird to me.
yeah, it would have been nice to have her playable. I think you could really do, have like a mix of her like Sonic Advance sort of playstyle, but like sort of, I guess homogenize it a bit more with how the other characters play. I think you could really, I think it could be big, really good, Amy. They could have had Amy as a bonus, as a digital deluxe bonus. You know, once the Amy DLC, they could do that. I think they could do that. They should add that in.
Yeah.
Claire's posting Yatsuba.
Hold on, see, it's Yatsuba and playing called by its full title.
Why is Swamp going off?
Made by the previous author of Azumanga Daioh. Do you know anything?
Why are you comic book guy?
I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't relate to the conversation. I don't know anything about Sonic.
Hey, you know, that's how
It's fine.
That's
It's fine.
how I am. When I'm in a call with
I
my
just know he's
friends
blue.
and they all start talking about Overwatch, and I'm like, Winston.
Yeah, same. I just like to say weed.
I know.
Oh, speaking of Overwatch, did you guys know this about me? About a fun fact about me, Claire?
You made
voiced
Overwatch?
Winston?
Oh, those are both better than the thing I have to say. But my first foray into like online like content making was me role playing as a Hanzo
Aw.
from Overwatch, but he worked at Walmart.
I think he deserves
you?
that.
That was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Wow.
I was Walmart Hanzo, and then I
that was
accidentally
before. Was that before you were a big artist? A famous celebrity artist?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not
I
a
did-
celebrity famous artist. Don't
Yeah,
say
yes,
that.
you have like 200 followers.
No. 200.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
Mind if
Have you ever
I
seen 200 people in a room? That's a lot of people.
mind if I join the conversation?
Oh my god, it's Winston
What?
from Overwatch.
Hello everyone. I heard you were talking about the Mario movie.
Hey, Winston, I got a question.
We were.
Yes, Rosa?
Why are you homophobic?
There's that.
Winston is not homophobic.
I never
Don't
would. No.
say that.
I support the LGBT community. My best friend Tracer, her and her lovely girlfriend, come over to my house every week for banana.
Banana. What kind of banana?
Banana.
Banana and peanut butter, obviously.
Yes, with the peanut butter filling.
Are you sure you're really Winston?
Why would I lie?
What?
He's fucking Winston.
I am Winston.
Oh fuck,
What's
no.
happening?
Thanks a lot, Lou. Lou, we're gonna get copyrighted.
No,
The living
Oh my God.
Tunes gonna
We're
No, you can't do this.
We're gonna get
Lou-
terminated by Mashed. Oh my god.
We're gonna get like attacked
Oh.
by like the living tombstone. I don't need to encounter
It
him
was
again.
scary. That was fucking scary.
I don't need to be.
Speaking of that
Attack.
YouTube channel Mashed, I'm writing a script for them right now.
Oh, that's
Really?
I
fun.
just wanna. Yeah, that's.
What is it? Are you
I
at
can't
liberty to say?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe I said that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, my
I'm
lips. Oh
sorry.
my
I'm
gosh.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
oh my
forget I said
God.
anything. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, they have like 2 million subscribers.
my
Oh my
God.
god.
That's very cool, Seep. I'm very happy for you.
Winston.
Thank you, Winston.
You're like a son to me, you know. I don't know why I'm
What?
stopping this bit.
Am I?
I never want to be related to Winston.
I like him, I guess. I don't know. I like gorillas. I like animals.
I like gorillas. I like when
You can be my found family. You can be my found family.
yeah, I love gorillas too. I like when they go bum 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 bum. Feel good.
Oh, okay. I was...
We knew that
Oh,
reference.
oh my God, that was horrible.
Well, Seymour, I made it despite your directions. Superintendent Chalmers. I hope you're prepared for steamed hams. Because my roast is ruins. But what if I purchase
Ruins.
fast food and disguise it
Fast
as my
food.
own cooking? Delightfully devilish
Cooking.
Seymour. Seymour, Superintendent Chalmers. I was just stretching my calves.
You're
in
getting
the
minus 2,
windowsill.
just so you know.
Isometric
Oh, no, it's plus.
exercise. Care to join me? Why is there smoke coming out of your Robin Seymour? Ooh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam from the steam clams you're having. Steam clams. Dun, ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. Why are you
Steam
minus
clams.
twoing me? That's a really great performance that I just did. Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers. I thought we were having steamed clams. Oh no, I said
See,
steamed
every
hams.
week.
That's what I call
Every
hamburgers.
fucking week.
Hamburgers,
This is
steamed
so much.
hams. It's
See,
a
we lost like
regional
9 viewers.
dialect. What
I
region?
feel like Deep is floating in
Upstate
the
New York?
air, spinning, and there's like
Really?
light and
Well,
energy
live from
emitting
Utica, and
him.
I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams. Oh, not in Utica, no. It's an Albany expression. These hammers are quite
Steve,
similar to the one that
Steve.
Christopher. It's an old
We lost
recipe.
like 9
No,
viewers.
no. We did? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta
See,
stop.
every week you say we
Keep
need,
going,
to,
keep going.
we need to keep it under a certain time.
Oh,
and
we
then
need to
you
get rid of
do
everyone.
this.
It's a good song. I'm sorry. I don't know why I just did all that. I was like getting
I think
angry
you
that
got-
people are minus twoing that.
Dude, I think you got possessed.
Everyone come back. Can you
Oh
like
yeah,
tell us the
yeah.
story for everyone to come back?
Sometimes the skin of Steve just takes over. You know, that's what happens when you're like, you know, have skin.
Is that what the skin of steep is?
I don't
Is
know.
that we
You made
cracked
it
the
up.
code? I don't.
You
I didn't make it up. I did not make it. It just came. It just arrived. I don't blame me for that. It came. It just arrived. All right.
What were we talking about? How did we get here?
Something about Skinner
I
being
have
like a
no
CBT,
fucking clue.
CBT kind of guy.
We were talking about like Winston.
I just really like that because
Winston.
you said the gorillas.
Oh my god.
Steam
I wanna
steam
study your
hams.
brain.
We call them steam hams and call that. Despite
Hey,
that,
hey, Rosa, it's time to talk about what we watched or played or read this week. Rosa, what happened this week that's exciting to you?
They're back! Open up the airlock.
That was so scary.
Rosa, what
How
did
do they keep getting back in here? All those Marios.
Rosa, what did you watch or read this week? What happened? What exciting thing happened?
Okay, first things first. I need you to put up like the real Claire.
The
What?
real Claire?
The real. There's a character from Precure called Real, and he like goes into a coma, and then he started playing like the second indie that's like
This isn't what we
real
agreed to
banger.
talk about.
It's Precure related, so we need
All right.
like Precure related images. I'll put it up.
I like how this is not even from the series you're about to talk about.
I know,
There-
but listen, I like to mention that child goes into a coma.
Can we
Yeah,
emphasize the fact that Rosa has drawn a lot of Claires that are not appearing on screen?
I
just
can't-
want
Yeah,
to make
There's
sure
a
people
lot
know
of
that.
Claires.
There's a Squid Games
There's a
Claire
lot
here.
of Claires.
So
There's
that
a
guy.
Rousey smoking a blunt Claire.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know why there's so many, honestly.
We
Let's see how
are
far I can go.
not your ordinary family. Okay, go on, talk.
Okay, so since there's a lot of things that got delayed, here's something that got out of delayed. Delicious Party Precure. It got out of delay a while back, and we were
Oh, good.
so happy to witness the introduction and debut of Pure Yum Yum.
So let
Let's
me
give her a hand, everybody.
let me explain a bit of context. Toei Animation got like hacked because people wanted to get One Piece leaks, what I've been told, and because
Oh
of
my
that,
god.
they had to like shut down production on everything for like a couple of weeks, and because of that, Precure got delayed by like a month, and it's losing like 4 episodes this season or something, I think. So it's gonna have 4 less episodes than it originally intended to have.
Yeah,
And also
that's
this
Pure Yum Yum.
this delay also happened right before the next Cure was supposed to debut, who is Cure Yum Yum, who I'm putting on screen right
Yeah.
now. There she is. Her name
They
is
were, like,
Cure Yum
looking
Yum.
Oh, her name is Rand, but
Wow.
she was. But yeah, they were taking their time introducing cures, and then that backfired. So
Yeah, so this season's taking a bit longer than most like add Cures to the team. So that happened on top of the fact of delay. So this character took like months to actually appear, but now she's finally here.
yeah, and she got her revenge for like the times they like took the flavor from her food.
Her name is Yum Yum,
Yeah,
like in Gremlins.
no.
Okay. Shut that down real quick. Okay.
Well, talk about the episode.
Not everything is gremlins.
Talk,
So
talk about the episode a bit, Rosa.
I really relate to that episode because I love ramen. I love having a good bowl of ramen. It's so nice in the sweat. You absolutely just do sweat when you eat ramen. It's it's just that good of an experience. And like
You get the ramen sweats.
Yeah,
It makes you feel so warm.
yeah.
Is she
It's
ramen?
a best meal. Yeah, like her family works
Yummy
at a
meal.
ramen. Yeah, her family owns a ramen shop. They like for years traveled in the desert, across the sea to figure out that they could just use seaweed into their ramen to make the broth even more tastier.
Yeah, the
Seer
theme
and Weeder.
the theme of the season is like food, so all the cures and stuff
Yeah.
are food themed.
Does it have a
Nice.
theme song where it's like a stop motion storybook that opens up?
No, but there is a
No.
narrator,
Hey,
which
come
is
up.
like a first. But
I do
also,
take the sun.
but also aside from that, this
You
show also
take
has like
everything that seems like fun.
okay,
Yes,
that was
Rosa.
90s later. But
Continue,
also, this
Rosa.
season has like the best character all time, Rosemary. Let's give it up for Rosemary.
Oh yeah, so one of the main characters this season is like a fruity gay man who's friends with the cures and he helps them.
So they're all named
Awesome.
after food.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's like you got rosemary, you got maybe like
Can you post
like
the pictures
the
in chat for when
truffles,
podcast
maybe.
is live?
Maybe you got like some gazpacho, some ceviche, maybe.
Oh yeah, you got
You got
cure.
Tortellini.
Tortellini. Is there on screen too. They can both be like so. Funko Pop Winston.
We're not the first ones to make chowder
Funko
jokes,
Pop
right?
Winston.
I want to know.
But
Like, are people picking up the slack of like making chowder jokes about this?
but this show,
Yes.
I
I
think you.
don't know, not yet, but like we could start.
Yeah, let's start. There needs to be more chowder jokes about pretty cure delicious party.
I mean, I feel like that bowl like left back in Kira back in
Why?
2016.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
See, if you gotta remember what Batman said. You want to make the world a
Taco.
better place. Look at yourself and make a change.
Hey, Seep, are you gonna let Taco talk it to you like that?
What?
He's calling you a nerd.
Taco?
Yeah,
Called me a nerd?
yeah.
When? That didn't happen.
That did
What
happen.
are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What's
I'm
happening?
just like calling out my good friend Taco on stream, on chat. Hey there, Taco. I'm going to attack you later.
Remember in Chicken
Taco
Little?
called me a nerd?
Remember
Chicken
Chicken Little?
Little?
He's like, who are we talking about?
Who are we talking about? Yeah. That's my favorite line from Chicken Little.
I say that all the time.
Why the fuck was I able to see that in my mind perfectly? I recalled that scene, but like it wasn't like I was watching the movie. It's like a memory of me watching the movie. I was
Man,
able to swim through the annals of all my memories and pluck that out perfectly.
This show is a recipe for disaster.
What? No, it's not. Rosa, you gotta defend yourself.
Andrew moment. Yeah, let's talk about Andrew for 10 seconds.
No!
Why? Why are we bringing up Andrew again? Claire, do you know Andrew?
You guys need to stop!
See?
Okay,
no.
so I have this friend named Andrew. He wears like a squid hat. He never shows his face in public. And one time he dressed up as Among Us for his friend's graduation.
Okay.
What is he graduating from?
Nowhere, nothing. He was just there for emotional support Among Us.
Oh.
Hey, Rosa, anything else to say about Delicious Party Precure?
So
Yes.
why are we talking about this? What does this have to do with anything?
Well, Andrew is also a Precure fan, so I guess that's how we
Is that
tie it
the
together.
connection? Is that the connection?
I guess so.
The
Jesus
GameCube
Christ.
connection.
I'm giving you
Should I-
3 more.
The lovers, the dreamers.
Should I bring that up to
and me.
Arlo? Should I like write my GameCube connection song and like just DM that to him?
You can't
Even-
scare him!
I mean, I'm just saying he's kind of getting a music career going a little bit. He did that Kirby rap. I just want to introduce like another idea to him. I think he'd be up for it. I think he would be. What do you think of the chat? Do you think Arlo would like to sing a parody of Rainbow Connection from the Muppet movie, but titled The GameCube Connection, and it'd be about like Paper Mario and Metroid Prime, and like
I
Pikmin?
think he needs to move on.
Different
Now-
topic.
I guess I'm excited for the next episode of Precure.
Yeah. What about it?
What's gonna happen?
I don't know. I guess they're going shopping.
Someone's gonna
Alright.
blow up.
Bitches be shopping
Everyone
in
in chat wants
Tokyo.
me to do it.
One of the
Alright.
precures is just gonna blow up, and like the explosion gif everyone uses from Undertale.
Yes.
You know,
Out the
actually,
room.
no. I think that's just Erica from Precure.
You put an Erica picture precure on the screen.
Okay.
Because
let me
that's
just
so
post-
much of me.
Okay, here's an image.
Oh,
That's Arlo.
Okay, no. Okay, here's another image.
oh,
Yes. Yeah, I'll do the second one. Put the second one on there.
No.
Put the second one on.
No.
No, but let me.
why is Tails bigger?
I don't know.
It's just
Now
like a
let me just
little-
clarify this. This is an actual moment that happens in the show. Not like that, but it actually happens.
Hey, Seep.
But not like that, but it happens. What?
I
Oh
heard
wait,
you-
wait, wait! I got one more thing to talk
Okay,
about.
okay, what?
Yeah, jeez.
So I've been getting into. So I just like looking into Star Wars stuff, and I recently learned about the droid called Nobot.
Are you gonna have a whole conversation about that with us right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
You've been talking about Nobot a lot.
I
So,
know. I really like
wanna-
Nobot.
Is that true?
I like
Okay.
like horror stories. You know,
You can
And I
explain
like
no
that-
bots to the audience?
So recently, I learned about from like through Lego Star Wars that there's like this little protocol droid that looks like C-3PO. He sort of just like stands there creepily and like disappears. And I learned that in the legends of this droid, it's like it's just a protocol droid. That's when they just came into town covered in scorch marks and dry blood and placed like a static recording of like a person calling for help. It said that he witnessed a murder or supposedly was caused a murder. And I really like creepy stuff like that, where it's just like, oh yeah, that's him.
Ooh,
Just like creepy,
scary.
creepy stuff where like it's just he just keeps walking around and no one knows why.
Rosa,
Like,
what are you talking about?
I like creepy things.
This
I
is
like
frightening.
horror.
What is this?
It's
Does this
Nobot.
happen in Star Wars?
Yeah, well,
This
legends.
is the most roller coaster type conversation I've ever had.
Yeah,
Welcome to
today
Radio
was me
Star
that's doing it.
Podcast.
Okay, but yeah,
This is
no.
what this. Wait,
No,
when did this?
When does this happen? Does this happen in the movies?
He was a cameo character. He made a small appearance in like the first movie, in the prequels, where he's just like a small cameo. But then they gave him a little storyline that goes like, oh, he witnessed like a murder, and he sort of just keeps roaming the desert, playing that same recording of that murder. And like each time
Now,
someone
is he
tries to
also
like,
in Lego Star Wars?
yeah, they put it in Lego Star Wars.
Can we see a picture?
May I see it?
No,
That's a lot of
I
conversations,
need a-
Rosa. Like,
I
if,
need a visual to latch onto.
if there was an Aurora Borealis in Rosa's kitchen, I would ask to see it, and she would refuse. I think that would happen.
I don't have a door, but
Bless you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep sneezing. I have allergies.
What are
Okay.
you allergic to?
so do I.
I sneezed again.
Oh my gosh!
I know. No, it's fine.
You did
Okay,
not
here it
just
is.
sneeze again.
Dev-
I did.
Oh, there
I
they
did
are. There's a
sneeze again.
very small Lego robot.
What is this Pokemon trainer picture?
No, being sus in Lego Star Wars.
I'm gonna put the one that
Skywalker
says it's being sus on screen.
Yeah.
That's the one I'll use.
trainer.
But yeah, no, I kind of like it because it's kind of like just a fucked up droid that looks like C-3PO. That's just roaming the desert for reasons unknown.
Scary. That's scary.
Alright. I'm glad you shared that with us. The
Yeah,
story of
Yeah.
Nobot the
Thank
droid.
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Like I kind of
you,
ended
thank
up
you.
liking that better than like
Thank you.
the zombie stuff in Star Wars.
There's zombies?
Yeah, someone keeps fucking
Yeah.
up fucking zombies in Star Wars or something.
Man.
Hey, so Seep, I heard you've watched the hit Netflix show Green Eggs and Ham, the second season.
Are you still mad at him for getting a woman pregnant?
Mom, going next, going next, going next. Mom, going next, going next.
If you watch that show, you're gonna hear that specific like voice clip like 5 different times.
Why? What's the context of
Because
that?
there's like a flashback of Sam I Am as a baby, and he's going like,
Mom, make them for me. Going next, Mom.
and he still has his Pizza Steve voice, but he's just doing like a baby voice, and it's supposed to be a really touching scene. But it's just like Pizza Steve doing.
What if
like,
your
a weird,
baby
like-
was saying that to you?
Mom, going next.
Yeah, they really advertised this new season so well. It came out the same day as the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and we didn't talk about it like at all last episode.
Wow.
There is, though, if you've been keeping up with the saga, and Ryan, make sure to scroll up and add accompanying images as I continue to talk about Feelings and Ham.
Yeah, sure, I will.
Oh God.
But
Well, that's Ryan's job.
there was a little bit of drama about concerning one particular character's maternal status, I'll say. Where things got a little heated, things got a little weird. I don't know exactly why it came to this. I feel like Lou was there. I feel like Lou came into the call and started yelling at me. I don't know if that actually happened, but that's how it went in my head.
Oh my God.
But
Lou's mean.
in the trailer for the second season, you see her name's Michelle, and she appears. She was in the first season. She's like Guy's love interest. She's the love interest of Guy Mi.
Transition.
And so she shows up. What? No, she shows up in the second season, but in the trailer, she has like kind of a big belly. And I was watching this with Lou. I think you were there too, Ryan. Maybe you.
I was there too.
I was there too.
You were there too.
I
and Lou-
wasn't.
You were not. I'm very
This was-
sorry. But Lou
Oh, that's
screamed darn near at the top of her lungs, like, she's pregnant. And it just collapsed into pandemonium. And I brought this up on the show, like I think like the episode with Nintendo maybe, or before that. I don't know exactly. I don't remember when all this happened. This is all it's all wrong in my head. It's very messy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I got a little impassioned. I said some things. I said it was like disgusting. I said it was wrong.
Oh my.
Which I really did not mean. I sincerely did not mean that. As any pregnant, women, pregnant men maybe watching right now, I just want to sincerely, I just want to apologize for that behavior. But anyways, moving on. So yeah, she is pregnant in this show, like 100%, and they have a whole episode where they build up to it.
Yeah, that's Guy I Am's fault.
Yeah, it's Guy Mi's fault.
Is there a beautiful scene where they're flying around the sky together as bats, and then she
No,
moves
there's
her-
not.
she moves
No.
her wing, and then she sees her is pregnant, bat belly, and then Dracula goes, I'm going to heavy grand.
She's not in the show. She's honestly not in this season a lot.
Why not?
They because the story is about it's an adaptation of the Butter Battle book.
Okay. Mhm.
So they go to
Oh.
Zukia, which is like the fictional country in that book, and most of it is spent there. And she stays at home, and there's an episode where we keep cutting back to her, and she's just like doing mundane things, but they like drop little hints throughout the episode that she's pregnant. And I remember just watching that, just I guess kind of like head in hands, like, no way, like, is it true she's actually pregnant? Like, I wasn't sure if they were gonna pull it, but I saw the seeds getting planted, and in the end they dropped the bombshell.
Seeds were
Yeah.
planted.
Please
the
got
seeds
sand
being
planted
planted.
Oh
already.
my god! See, this is why I didn't want it. I was freaking out because it just gets all freaking weird.
I love that, by the way. The only thing you've talked about from this show is the pregnancy and nothing else.
It's just.
It's okay, Steve. As someone who was pregnant a few days ago,
Yes,
I understand.
I just want to acknowledge it so that we can hopefully move on and talk about the more important things in this show.
Like what?
I mean, I don't know. Like, you can ask me questions about it. You're on the panel here.
I'm gonna
Did he
be.
eat green eggs and ham?
What?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't think I
What?
care about green eggs and ham that
You
much.
don't? You watched the first season though.
I thought it was
where-
okay. I
where
didn't.
Pizza Steve is like, you don't like green eggs and ham. What did you think of the first season then? Like,
It
just tell me your.
was okay. I like. I
What
mean,
do you
the,
think? I think about it, it's like $12 million like per episode budget.
the animation in this show is objectively very smooth and good, but like I since somebody pointed out that it looked like a medicine commercial, I can't stop thinking about it. So I can't watch
Oh
it
my
anymore.
god, it does.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it looks very expensive. I mean, it moves really well, but it doesn't. I think for me, a
Whoa.
lot of the time, it looks very fluid, but it's not very like. They're just a lot of times they're just kind of talking, and their heads are moving around a lot, and it's like, yeah, it's like fluid, but it's like, I don't know. There's a few moments in there where it's like, oh, this is like a different
It's
animator,
like
and they
there's
start
no
drawing like,
bones.
yeah, it's a little like that. It's a little watery. I think it's trying to look
It's
very
like
cinematic.
it's like they're all filled with jello, and that's how they move.
Yeah. I don't want to be too hard on it. I mean, it looks very competently made, but it's just there are a few times where they can do a little few funny faces that I
No, I
appreciated.
think that we can tear them a new asshole for no
Whoa!
reason.
What do you have against the Ellen DeGeneres production company? What
I feel
have
like you.
has
I feel
happened?
like you just opened up like a list rolling down
What?
the
I'm,
stairs.
I'm going to name the list of everyone who worked on Green Eggs and Ham season 2.
Marvin, that's you?
Yeah, Marvin. This is my new Looney Tunes short where Marvin announces everyone who worked on Green Eggs and Ham, so people on Twitter can attack them, and that's his plan.
God.
It's a very I don't know. The thing about the show is,
It's how I will destroy the earth.
I mean, it's very. It has a lot of beats that are pretty like, I don't know, just it's probably like it's definitely on the better end of like Dr. Seuss adaptations that have been released after he died. But
I disagree.
I
I think The Cat in the Hat is a cinematic masterpiece, and I'm not gonna really have anyone tell me
The Cat
otherwise.
in the Hat scares me. I can't think about that film right now.
I like when
Why
he
did I
gets,
say film?
I like when he goes. I like when he goes, "Dirty hoe."
There you
chops
go.
his tail and he goes, son of a, and then like cut the like the.
I love
Yeah.
when we get those terrible angles of the babysitter where we get to see her and the camera angle and all the effects and stuff make her look really grotesque.
That's a very nightmarish movie.
That's my
Yeah,
favorite part.
This one isn't very nightmarish. I think what I want from a Dr. Seuss adaptation, I want something that feels more like, because I think a problem with a lot of them, they try to be super like wide
Hip.
casting of a net. Like yeah, they do very hip things. There's a lot of pop music in the show. There's a lot of like both seasons have like obligatory like romantic heterosexual subplots, which are like they're like fine, but they're also just kind of like eh.
Ellen DeGeneres can't even make Dr. Seuss gay. She's really failed us in every single way.
I know. Like, come on, Ellen. Like, what are you doing for us? I know we get it. You're like
Nothing.
a lesbian. You have a talk show, but what are you gonna do for us? What are you gonna do for us, other than like invite Damn Daniel on your show and like abuse your workers? What are you gonna do for us, huh? You're not gonna. They didn't even have Sam I Am be gay. They didn't even give Sam I Am a
She
single
doesn't
gay
serve
moment.
the people. She doesn't serve the people.
Everybody knows Sam I Am is gay, right? Like everybody knows that.
Duh.
The problem was he
Fucking
wasn't
kidding.
serving, you know?
That's the problem.
He needs to serve is the thing, and no
He
one.
wasn't serving.
Yeah. But yeah, there's like you get to meet Sam I Am's mom. I mean, I thought I don't know. He has like a subplot where like his mom, the reason he likes green eggs and ham is because his mom made them for him.
Oh, I thought it was
And
because he
she,
was a
like-
freak.
No, it's because like he has a sad backstory. Like his mom left,
Oh, of course.
and she would make him the green eggs, and you see flashbacks of Sam I Am as a baby.
Now, can
with his
you?
Pizza Steve
Yeah,
voice.
can you do us a favor? Can you reenact what that sounded like again for us?
He says,
Mum. Kleenex, make them for me. Mum.
it's exactly like that. I could have done it. I could have done this show.
Kleenex.
Yeah, I don't like being mean to this. It's not bad. It's like I could. I can get if people like it.
The way you say that, the way you say that kills me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a show that
You're really good at it.
it's interestingly like there's some moments where it feels like weirdly topical because it's like the it's based on was like about the Cold War and like arms races. It's kind of like this seems like eerily reminiscent to current events, but I mean, there's always wars going on, I guess. But it's very interesting timing with this.
True.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's like always wars. Like what the heck, man? Like can't we just like
There's
you know,
so
be
much
cool?
conflict and hatred in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
So yeah, what do you think of Sam I Am's epic spy mom, Pam I Am? Any
You're
thoughts?
asking me like I watched it.
You asked me like
I don't know.
anything of what you're talking about.
Listen, Ryan, you knew I was watching this. You knew that I was gonna have things to say about this, and you're not even. You didn't do the bare minimum so you'd be able to engage in a
No,
conversation.
I've
about
been
this.
busy. I've had college work
Oh
to do.
my gosh! No, you couldn't even put
I
it
only
on
have
one episode.
so much energy and so much time. I can't watch Sam I Am at a
This is
drop
for
of
this
a
is our
hat.
career. This is what we do. The people want us to have in-depth conversations about her like story arc. About I honestly thought for a second I was wondering if they're gonna pull like a Martin, like Finn's dad from Adventure Time, with this.
Now I understand.
Silly
Oh,
me,
okay.
but
Yeah.
like because when they first start out
get it
the
now.
show, when they first start out in like the first few episodes, and Sam I Am meets his mom, like she like kind of she
Mhm.
doesn't like him. She just actually doesn't like. She's
Oh,
like visibly annoyed with him in every scene. And I thought they were gonna do a thing where like she just doesn't like him, and he just has to be like, you know what, I'm a grown adult. You know, my mom left me. You know, it's pretty sad, but you know, I've got a new family and whatever. But I guess that
And
would have
one
been
of them's
pretty
pregnant.
bold. And one of them's pregnant. We get to see the baby. I should have taken it. I should have taken a screen cap of the baby. I should have. Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to get that? Do you
Yeah,
want me?
sure.
Honest question.
I'm putting a timer on your grenades and ham talk.
Okay, like speed run. Log into Netflix speed run.
my goodness.
Just talk about it. So Phil. I'm gonna Phil
Fill
here.
up time. So right now I'm actually looking at some really fucking amazing shoes.
Ooh.
Are
Oh
they
my god, they
Converse?
drew me as a thwomp. Look. It's a fucking Teletubby shoe.
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
my
like a shoe Super Mario would use to stomp on his enemies.
Okay, that's Poe. I'm sorry, I'm going backwards. I know it's Tinky Winky. Was it Dipsy or Tipsy?
Dipsy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lala
Tinky
Poe. I'm going
Hey,
backwards.
hey, Seep, I have I have a question for you. What piece of media does Tails say, "True Dad"?
That's Sonic Forces at the very end.
Okay, I remember Tails saying "True Dad," but I couldn't remember what he said it in.
Yes, that's a Sonic Forces line, 100%.
The Colors era.
We find the baby.
They're taking so long.
I've got to log into Netflix. I got to load it.
The second you post this
Alright.
baby, we're done talking about Grid Higgs and Ham.
I feel like
we're
we're
talking
already,
about.
like,
Can you
just
show our
done.
viewers in the chat? Can you show them these shoes?
I put the shoe on screen.
Yeah, pretty-
It's right next to
pretty
Winston.
viewers.
Yeah.
It's next to Winston under gay sky. Across Smash announcer Pokemon trainer.
This is a good screen cap. I want to make sure people are going to see this.
God.
All right, it's loading. All right.
Why is this so important?
The baby says green eggs like that.
Oh!
There it is. What do you think?
Oh!
Cute little
Oh
baby.
my god.
Cute little
His
guy.
dinner plate's fries.
Yeah,
Oh
so,
my
you know.
goodness.
I would
And the baby has full eyebrows too.
Yeah,
I would
I
just-
mean, you know.
I don't know.
You would what?
I want to kick it like a football.
Oh my god. You're saying that about a baby? Saying that about
No.
Gaimai's baby?
This baby. I don't even know where to put this. Put it right above Thwomp Will Arnett.
Make sure people see that it says TVY7 Fear. Why is that on every? Why is that on every Netflix kids show? Every Netflix kids show is rated TVY7 for fear. Why? Fear. There's nothing
Fear.
scary about this show.
I don't know. Look at that baby.
Yeah, look at the baby.
Yes. Well, like even like, even Johnny Test is rated for fear. Can we like?
yeah.
Do we know why? Is Netflix
whip.
afraid of animation? Are they afraid of the future of animation right before their eyes?
That's why this is happening. It's because they're so deeply afraid.
Yeah. Warning: this is a
It's so
cartoon
scary.
with moving pictures.
All right. Well,
Made by the devil.
That's enough about Great Eggs and Ham ever again.
What about? I also watched. I'm the only person who watched The Bad Guys here.
I don't talk about that yet. We'll tell you
Lucky
next.
you.
We'll save like next time because I'll probably end up seeing it a little bit more.
Okay.
Discussion.
I won't be here, so it's fine because I have no interest in seeing that. Why do I keep saying film? What is
That's,
with me?
that's
Why
what it
can't I
is.
just say
It's a film.
movie?
You can say that. It's okay. It's a film. It's a feature film.
No.
I watched all of Amphibia last week.
Listen, like the next time I'm going to like the theater to see a movie is when my boyfriend comes here because he's visiting from all the way over there, points far away.
Yes.
But Ghibli Fest is going on at that time, and the movie that's playing when he's here is The Cat Returns. So
I
that
like
is
that
the
one.
only
That's a good
time
one.
I think I'm gonna go to the theater anytime
Alright.
soon. There's just I only like to go to the movies if it's like something I really want to see because I gotta go out of my way for it and it takes
Yeah,
a
you
lot
gotta buy the
of
popcorn.
time.
The
Popcorn's
butter,
so
A bit
the
of
root beer,
popcorn,
the
you
nachos with
butter,
cheese.
drinky.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. Movie theaters are like the only place that has like Coke freestyle machines. And that is the only place where I can get orange high C on tap. Though that's how it used to be for a very long time when McDonald's stopped having it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then they realized the error of their fucking ways and fixed it. I love orange high C. I love chemicals.
They got rid of it?
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got rid of it for like a number of years, but then they
Hmm.
brought it back, which was like, yeah, duh. Why'd you do that?
I always got
Oh
the high
my
C.
god, I'm totally rendered.
What did you watch, Ryan?
I watched all of Amphibia last week, and I bring this up partially because you hyped up your ability to a hot pop voice, and I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh.
Oh god. I did so okay. I've technically this is one of the voices I do. I've never demoed it. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that it's good. But I just,
It's in the works. It's in
Um,
the works. It's fine.
let me say something like
And we were supposed to eat these graham crackers as a family, Anne.
Hey,
Oh,
can you do hot pot outside your house at night?
I'm sorry, Seep. I didn't realize what I did. Just give me a chance.
Are you implying that you dated Hot Pot? Are you wiping Hot Pot, see?
no, I'm not wiping Bill Farmer Frog from Amphibia.
He's got like a boombox outside your house.
Yeah.
What? Are you saying these graham crackers are shaped like my favorite Suspicion Island characters?
What's Suspicion Island?
Oh, that's a show from Amphibia they watch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Shows you how much cartoon I've been watching that ain't precure.
That was good. Hey, that's spring. I was trying to do spring. I can't do spring. I'm not gonna even try.
This episode contains some intense final scenes. It might be scary for younger viewers.
Why do you do? How do you do that perfectly, Steve?
when I got to that episode, it was like 2 a.m. I burst out laughing when it happened. I feel like people are surprised I haven't watched Amphibia yet because
it's a frog baby cartoon.
Yeah, because it's a frog
What the
baby
heck?
cartoon. And I'm Ryan Ribbity. You think it? No, but because here's the thing about me. If I don't watch a show in like its first 10 episodes, I'm just gonna miss all of it. So I kept putting Amphibia to the side, and then I realized this show's over in like 5 episodes. I should probably watch it now. So I just kind of kept it on when I worked on stuff like past week, and I liked it. It was cute. It was fun. I like all the frogs. There's lots of frogs in the show. Like the little world. I like I like the little world it has. I like that all the teenage girls on the show are crazy. It has what I like to call Kirby pacing, where like there'll be an episode where like Pop is teaching Sprig and Ann how to share, and then the next episode like something insane happens.
Yeah, some intense final scenes go down.
Yeah, they smoke weed.
Yeah.
That can scare some viewers.
What? You can smoke this and it makes you go crazy?
No, it makes you calm, Pop.
Oh, I gotta try this right away. Maybe I could sell this at the vegetable stand.
Oh, this is a plant, Hop Pop.
Yeah.
I do think it's
Pop
interesting.
growing weed.
Owl House and Amphibia get compared a lot because they both have the story shows going on. But I think it's interesting because Owl House is very much like from plot beat to plot beat.
Different.
No, they're definitely different. I was the same way. I think they're different. I'd say Owl House is usually focused more on its main story. Amphibia has a lot more like break off adventures, like one offs. I would say is how I would describe it.
Little 11-minute goofies.
Where they learn to share and then someone gets stabbed in the next episode.
Yeah.
And then like Papa
That's
gets
what
accused
real
of
life is
murdering.
like.
They both have Matt Chapman. That's true. Matt Chapman
That's
sang
just
the
what life is like.
Matt Chapman sang the song before Luz and Amity started dating the Owl House. You know, he played a role in a milestone,
Pivotal.
pivotal milestone for animation.
Who's your favorite frog?
Ooh, a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have to give me a second to think about that.
Yeah. I don't know
have
what
my favorite frog.
What is
Me?
it? Oh, I
Yeah.
think I.
Aw.
Oh, that's cute. That's so adorable.
Uh,
I like specifically a joke they did in one of the recent episodes where like they like show a character. There's like one of like the background frogs. Well, he's not a frog. He's like a amphibian. And he's just like super jacked
Get
out
it
of nowhere.
together, man.
He was just like an old guy, and then like he disappears for a while because they go to Earth,
oh yeah.
and then when they show him again, he's like buff.
I thought that was funny.
That was a good joke.
I like the one-eyed guy. I think he's funny.
Oh, One-Eyed Wally?
Yeah, I like
Is that his
One-Eyed
name?
Wally. I think he's funny, and he was in the episode with Kermit in it.
Yes, it's true. Yeah.
I like Hot
makes
Pop
sense.
because I think. Oh no! I killed Sprig.
I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why did you say that?
I like
Good
those.
Hot Pot, man.
I like those 2 Newt ladies from the Newt Kingdom. I think they're fun.
Yes.
You just love butch femi couples.
Wait, fucking life.
Well, you're living that life.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right here. Yeah. No,
That's my cover of the theme song.
Started an acapella channel.
Yeah.
No, I like Amphibia. I have a weird thing with Disney. I don't feel like I can care about Disney movies that much. I don't care about like Star Wars that much. I don't care about Marvel that much. All the things I like from Disney is I feel like the stuff Disney doesn't care about because I like the Muppets and their TV animation. That's what
Mickey
I like.
Roadster Racers.
Yeah, I like Mickey's Roadster Racers for 3-year-olds.
Yes.
I like the theme parks.
I do like
really
the theme
want to go
parks.
to Disney World again.
Mhm.
I miss Disney World.
I go to
I'm not a
Nintendo
Disney
Land.
adult though. I'm normal.
I swear.
No,
No, listen. The last time I went, the last times that I went, the only reasons that I went, it was because it was a part of a music program for my high school, and I was in the choir.
No, it's okay.
So it was a really fun. It was a really fun vacation, but we also had to work, so we performed. In the first year, we performed at Downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs. And then the second year that I went, we performed at Epcot.
Epcot.
All right.
Michael, nice in there.
Awesome.
But yeah,
I've never been to Epcot.
There was one problem.
I love Epcot.
Don't say it.
There was one
Mike
problem
Eisner.
with the cum slide. They were running out of cum.
No.
Damn it! That was supposed to be me. I wasn't supposed to say that.
And
Me.
I wanted to see the cum slide line.
Sorry, Hot Pop.
Okay. But yeah,
When's
Fitbit-
Disney gonna make media based off of Living with the Land? Huh?
What?
When am I gonna get my Living with the Land show?
Is that a ride?
When are they gonna make a ride? When are they gonna make a show based off Ellen's Electricity Adventure?
When
You
they're
know what they
gonna
should
make
do?
like
Well, because they made like Pirates of the Caribbean was based off the ride. You know, the Haunted
They need to
Mansion
make-
based off of the ride.
They need to make a movie based off the Pandora boat ride.
I agree, and I think it should come out in 2015. We just have to wait.
Just a few more years.
Just a few more years. Any moment now. Any day.
Yeah.
Hey, Claire. Hey,
but-
Claire.
What?
Did you watch or
What?
play or read anything this week? What did you do? Oh, bros, come in here. Claire's when you talk about what they watched or read or played this week.
I've seen this.
Oh my god.
Ryan,
so the
Rosa,
last
Claire, and
movie-
Seep. Start talking about what you watched or played this week, or you're fired.
Benson. I just unleashed
Benson!
hell on earth.
Ah, dude, I didn't watch or read or play anything this week. I'm sorry. Go
Hey
ahead.
guys, I'm Margaret.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, just that was really funny. Hey guys, I'm Margaret.
Mordecai.
Um,
Mordecai. We need you to get into the CBT machine. Dude, why me?
It's
You're not gonna use it.
This is so funny because I've been rewatching Regular Show with my boyfriend.
It's
this
anything
is
but.
actually topical.
Oh my gosh,
This is
that's
actually
great.
like related to the topic. The last movie that I
CBT!
watched was the
Sorry.
Batman. The Batman.
You're talking about the Batman? With
Yeah,
oh yeah. Oh,
Robert Pattinson.
okay. Every
No, don't do it.
Jesus.
every like 5 seconds. That's what Commissioner
Yes.
Gordon says.
Jesus. This guy's crazy.
He just
Mike Eisner.
he does
That's
not
what-
sound like that.
Yes, he does.
No,
That's my
he
impression of
fucking
Commissioner
doesn't.
Gordon in the Batman with Robert Pattinson and
That
Matt
is
Reeves.
not what he sounded
He
like
goes
at
like-
all.
Jesus.
I swear, watch that movie again and like count how many times they go
No, it was 3 hours.
Jesus.
I can't watch a movie that's 3 hours.
like.
The only reason I was able to do it is because I got #funny and I was watching it with my boyfriend. And it was on digital, so he could pause it to go to the bathroom because that's 3 fucking hours worth of content. However, I had a
boyfriend.
wonderful time because I had a wonderful time with my boyfriend because the Batman is so fucking funny. The movie is hilarious.
Is
It's
it?
like yes, it is. Like there's like weird like just things just happen. There's a scene where Catwoman is talking to Batman in her apartment and she just gets herself a glass of milk and starts drinking it because she's the Catwoman.
That's so true.
I gotta ask.
There was a scene where Batman comes into like wherever Alfred was studying. He puts on sunglasses inside and he eats a single blueberry. Just a blueberry.
I've made blueberries for Master Wayne here. Just have a blueberry, Master Wayne, please.
Loves his blueberries.
There's a scene where the penguin gets tied up, and at the end of the scene, because of the way he's
Okay.
tied up, the way he walks, he's waddling like a penguin.
God.
That was pretty funny.
Now let me ask about the Riddler.
The Riddler took Polaroid pictures of himself and taped it onto his wall like a Tumblr girly.
It must
The
be
Batman
really funny.
journals and listens to Nirvana while he's journaling.
Is he like a little meow meow?
Listen, it like more than 50% of the time in the movie it's raining. He looks like a poor, pathetic, lost kitten. Like in the rain, sopping wet. He is a fucking poor little meow meow.
I think I should put him down.
So you had a good time.
Yeah. You can pick him up by the nape of his neck. He's like just he's soaking wet like all the time because it's raining constantly in Gotham.
I don't know. I thought he was pretty scary when he broke that guy's nose and stuff. I was pretty scared. You weren't scared?
Jesus. Jesus.
Yo, Steve! How
What?
do you do it
That's
that
really
deep?
scary.
What?
How?
How what?
That-
I watched the
I
movie.
don't know
I
what
can
that reverberation.
What? I don't know.
She's scared. Your
I
voice was
am.
weird.
Jesus. What could this
God.
be?
There's like bass in that scene. Bass and
Oh!
reverberation.
You know what? Speaking of the
God.
Batman, can I say something that happened while I was watching that in the movie theater?
Okay.
What
Someone,
happened?
I was like, might have been like an hour and a half in. I was getting a little drowsy just because it's a
Mhm.
long movie.
Yeah, it's 3
That
hours.
happens sometimes. It's pretty long. But someone in that room, as loud as they could, screamed the F word. like they like they dropped something on their foot. Like that kind of yell. And
Like,
it was like
can you demonstrate?
I can't. I don't swear. I can't say I don't say
That's
swear
true.
words.
Steve
I'm not-
doesn't swear.
That's like a principle of mine. So I can't
Oh,
make the
really?
exact sound. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say fish.
Oh.
But imagine he's saying like F-U dash dash. Okay. So he goes,
Okay.
I'm just sitting in the movie theater watching the Batman. And he's walking it's a scene where he's walking inside that like big it's the hall where someone drives a car through it. But it's before the car comes in.
Mhm.
You know that famous
Okay.
scene. So I'm just watching that. Getting a little sleepy. Someone to my right. Fish! It's like, ah! It's like, I think everyone just kind of looked around for a second. And
I think he knows you were like falling asleep.
I guess so, because I never got sleepy ever again for like the remaining
my
like 2 hours of that movie. It was so loud. I thought something was gonna happen. I was like scared. I was on the edge of my seat then. But
Is
that
it
was
okay
it.
if I swear, by the way?
you could swear. No, that's just a me thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry because I swear like a sailor.
No.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not.
Because I went to Catholic school.
I've said fuck like 3 times in this podcast already, so it's
Yeah.
I
like
don't
in this
curse a lot.
episode. Yeah,
Anybody
I-
else start swearing.
Despite my feral attitude and my feral upbringing.
No, I have the sailor mouth on this show.
Yeah.
It's true. She called us ignoramus once.
They called you ignoramuses.
Oh no! Oh no!
You're a bunch of ignoramuses.
Thinking back on it, I think it was just like I'm gonna guess that was like a 16-year-old who was dared to walk into a random theater and shout that. That had to be what happened.
Yeah.
Like he probably ran away and go like, "Oh my god, dude, you actually did it! Oh my god!"
I've told this story in
yeah.
calls before, but not on the show, I think. When I was a little kid and I went to go see Santa Claus 3 with Tim Allen in it, me, my mom, and my sister were the only people in the theater, and then a couple walked in, and I think they didn't realize we were also in there, and they started making out to the
No!
Santa
Oh,
Claus
no.
3
With Martin Short as Jack Frost?
with Matt and Short as Jack.
No.
There's funnier
No,
things to
that's
make out to.
terrible.
I wouldn't know.
That's
Never
terrible.
Young couples agree. The Santa Claus 3 is the funniest movie to make out.
Santa Claus 3 is the horniest movie in America.
It's the horniest
I
movie
love
in
it.
December.
Hold on, you need the sound effect.
That's
Oh,
they didn't even like bother to like go to the back.
No, they just sat like in the middle. We were in the
Oh,
back.
Oh, okay. Fucking rookie move.
Yeah, those are rookie moves. Also, he doesn't immediately look to the back. The back is the
Critics will agree. Seneca's
Oh my
Tree is the
God.
funniest movie in America.
What is that?
Why
What was that?
Were they
They
laughing?
opened up the airlock.
No, there's
Was that the freaking like Proud Family like Sugar Mom and boyfriend?
Yeah.
What was that?
Critics will agree that Seneca's Tree is the funniest movie in America.
Terrifying.
so scary.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any
Ooh.
Luigi?
Mario, kill fish!
Sorry.
Yes, I'm a go fishing. Oh my gosh, are you gonna
Sorry.
point to the screen and like go like, oh my god, when you see like the deck of Go Fish cards in the back of like Mario's room? It's like it's a callback, it's an Easter egg! Dude! You did the pose!
All right. Before we Mario?
One more thing that I've
Okay.
been reading. I've been
Yeah.
reading a
I'm
lot
sorry,
of
yes.
Yatsuba.
Oh,
I've read
yeah.
that.
And I love it. I love it so much. I look at Yatsuba and I'm like, I understand you, weird little girl. I get you. But
oh god.
I'm so distraught. This is my life problem. I have volumes 1 and 5 and 7 to 11 because I got 7 and 11 today when I went to the bookstore. But they didn't have 6. So I had to order 6 from Amazon, and now I have to wait an extra day to read
Yeah.
more of my manga. And now I am utterly distraught.
Distraught.
I
know how you feel.
I've been a fan of the creator of Yatsuba and for a while. He did Azumanga Daioh too, and I think he's an interesting creator.
I need to find a place to read it. I need to find a not read it, watch it. I want to watch it because it's an anime too. And I want to
Yeah.
watch it, but I can't find it anywhere.
I think it's an
Legally-
interesting anime to watch because you can see his evolution because a lot of the humor's there, but he's Yatsuba and I would say is free from a lot of like kind of the not great stuff manga and anime can have sometimes, and Azumanga Daioh still has a little bit of that, and you can watch him kind of grow up throughout all his work because he did like an Azumanga Daioh like special a few years later, like it was a kind of a shitty character in Azumanga Daioh whose joke is they're a pedophile and he's not in it at all. They got rid of him. I just think he's an interesting creator to follow because I think he's grown a lot both artistically and humor and writing wise.
I want to redraw this picture.
Which one?
The
This
one that
one?
I just posted.
Oh, that's a
That's a
cute
very
one.
cute
Oh, yeah.
You had a little boo hug there. And maybe a little Miku.
Yeah, I could put a little Boo Hug cameo in there. Why do you keep saying Boo Hug? That's not his name.
Boo hug.
What if I called him a bone bug?
There-
bug?
Well, my friend, you'll be happy to know that I actually already have a character named Bowbug. And I have in fact made a pin of him twice.
Oh, but
Let
what
me
if
pull it up.
what if I called him Opa Bug?
Oh,
What about President
then
Opal
then I wouldn't like you.
Also, if you still want to get into Azumanga stuff, there's a really good way. The best version of Azumanga is like the translation of like the redrawn version of it,
Yeah.
done by our good friend Erica at Star Punch Tropic. Oh no, it's
Oh
Star
my
Punch.
gosh!
How the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm gonna plug you.
Eric-
Someone else do it, please.
Erica's Star Punch.
She did a translation of the Azumanga Daioh remake he did a few years later that kind of refines like the comedy a bit and gets rid of that shitty character. She did a full translation of it. You can find it on her Twitter at @starpunch_.
There you go. Thank
I'm
you.
sending a picture of Bowbug.
Bubba.
Kleenex.
I'm sending a picture of him.
I can't believe we didn't put a picture of baby Santa.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I could understand
Yeah,
why
look,
she
there's,
abandoned that kid.
There's Bowbug.
I've seen Bowbug now. I remember this thing. I've seen it before.
Mhm.
Oh, Bowbug.
He's silly funny.
I feel like it eat
I
one
want
of
to
the
make
the limbs.
I want to make a comic where Bowhug is looking at a plant and he waves at a leaf and there's a bowbug on it and it waves back.
Oh,
It's so big. I put it on
I
the
also
screen right now,
wanna-
and it just took up the whole thing.
I'm sorry. It's a
No,
really
it's fun.
high-quality
It
image.
was really funny. It just Bowbug
Everyone look
jump
at it.
scare.
Bowbug jump scare. Oh, did you guys see the Sakura Bowhug plush that I made?
I think I
You made
did.
a plush?
I saw the plush.
Well, I mean, I've made like a different plush before, but this one is the most recent, and he's on the way to me.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
I haven't seen
Pink.
it yet. I'm not like on the public space a lot.
But I also made a Fathead Bowhug.
I saw
You guys
Fat Hug.
like him.
I saw Fathead. Yeah.
Well,
You,
it's like a
you
little
guys will
kid.
got a kick out of this. You'll love it.
The kids are
Oh,
gonna love it.
Boho is like
Sure to
Yuki.
go
It's true though,
viral.
because I realized I accidentally made like the perfect stim toy because he's really soft and squishy, but there's a rattle inside of his head. Among Us me, me as an Among Us.
You as an Among Us, you as Among Us,
Me
you
as
as an
Among
Among
Us,
Us.
me as Among Us, you as an Among Us. But there's me holding a Fathead Bowhug squishing his noggin, and there's a rattle inside of him, so you can shake it and it makes a really nice sound. And I'm like, wow, this is perfect for my sensory needs.
Created the
I'm a
ultimate life
genius.
form.
I did
Yeah,
make
or
the
the
ultimate
hedgehog.
life form. He worked out at the library, you guys.
Still a freaking baby already. I'm trying to find a picture of him as a baby.
No,
There it is.
Shut up.
If it really wants to see a baby. Listen, Steve, I'm not gonna give birth for like another few years. Why don't we just go and play that audio?
Of that episode, I'm not pulling it up on like. on
He's
my
so
cat.
ugly.
There it is.
Ew.
I'm gonna be doing that for a week.
We're gonna send that kid down the river like Moses.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Listen,
Oh
no,
my
listen,
God.
he'll be someone else's problem.
Is he gonna part
I
the
mean-
green and eggs and ham sea?
I guess.
Oh my gosh. Green eggs and ham for the win.
Oh
Green
I
eggs
love-
and ham Bible version.
no! No, I don't like this.
Can you make them for me? Queen X.
Wait, he shouldn't be that old enough to like eat eggs and
No.
ham and stuff.
No, it's fine.
Mmm.
He remembers this core memory from being 9
That
months
sounds like-
old.
It looks more like a lie. There's
Steve,
no
is
way
it
a baby
possible for you to like show this? Like, I want to see
Like the actual
original
scene.
clip. Yes.
It's like on Netflix. Ryan, if you want to do that, then you can go ahead and do that. But I can't. I don't have any control. I can't like show that because I'm not running the stream. But Ryan, if you want to load up Netflix,
I'll post the clip on Twitter after this. That's the compromise I'll
Okay,
reach to.
thank you.
there.
Thank you.
That'll be good.
I'm
That'll be
shaking
good.
your hand in agreement.
That's gonna be
thank
great.
you.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, we tend to do questions at the very end. We'll take 2 or 3 quick questions from the chat. Real quick.
Why not 4?
Because we're trying to keep this under like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we're almost out of time. So it's just going to be like the last like 10 minutes. It's just going to be quick.
Ask any question you want. The
It's
4
gonna
of
be
us.
quick.
Say that now.
Oh God. By the
You
way,
have a
everyone,
brain worm.
before you all leave, not done
Look
yet,
in your
but
chairs. We have
No.
gifts for you.
just make sure your calendars are marked. You know, just in case they aren't already, because this Sunday coming up is the Duncanville season 3 premiere. It's finally here.
Oh
It
my
feels kind of bizarre.
God.
Feels kind of bizarre that we're here already, but we're gonna be seeing that new Duncanville episode with Ninja Blevins appearing. So
Oh my
I'm
God.
sure that's exciting for a lot of people. I'm sure Yangzi must be excited to meet the ninja, you know. So
My friend Ferris met Ninja.
How
really,
he
was it
like?
on the set of Family Feud?
No, he
Was it? What his name was still
won that.
Tyler?
No, he won that Red Bull contest.
Really?
There was like a Red Bull contest to meet Ninja at either it was at Lollapalooza, and my friend Ferris won. And he got to meet Ninja at Lollapalooza.
This question, I'm reading it. If you could choose who should cameo in the Mario movie, but not as a character, just themselves, like an actor is just in the movie as themselves.
Okay. Well, he's already gonna be in the movie, so I guess maybe as a character. That's a weird. I don't know.
I'm of the belief there's gotta be at least one like gamer YouTuber in this movie.
Yeah. Who would it be? Oh my god.
I've said plenty of times. I think we reached the conclusion at least once. It has to be a YouTuber who doesn't say a lot of curse words or like scary bad things for Nintendo. And I think the conclusion the conclusion we reached is it would be the completionist in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to complete Mario.
I'm going to complete the Super Mario Brothers movie. Man, the completionist, that guy, he does a lot. Every time I watch an episode of the completionist, he has like a new, like fully produced, fully filmed intro. It's always new.
Do you guys know about the Normal Boots dating sim?
I do. I'm very well aware.
Oh my god.
I played it when I was younger.
I was really into Normal Boots like when that came out, so I'm very well aware of the ability to date Peanut Butter Gamer and the Continue guys.
I would not date Peanut. No, that's mean. But like, I wouldn't. Like, I don't know. That's weird. That's like, is that like? That's so really. That's a good like YouTuber Let's Play game. Like Peanut Butter Gamer plays it on his gaming channel, kind of game. You know.
That game
I played that when I was younger and unhinged and insane.
Who did you date?
Who do you
gotta say it. You gotta tell us.
I think you dated I'm trying to remember who's in Normal Boots. You dated
Nintendo Capri Sun.
you dated Chicken Conroy.
No, I dated Peanut Butter Gamer because he was my favorite out of all of like the Normal Boots people.
He's pretty
non-threatening. The one that I picked.
He's a non-threatening white boy. He's pretty alright.
Now that's Scott the Wild's job.
Like again, I was a lot younger.
No, it's okay. Yeah, we get it. It's okay.
I was so sad and alone, and I needed the YouTubers to comfort me.
Hey, you know what? That's me when I tune into a new episode of The Real Gyms and I learn about the history of a Simpsons secondary character.
You know he updated his icon, right?
He did. He got rid of the black bars on his Yoshi image, and I'm so upset.
Yeah, honestly, it's not going to be the same moving forward, and that's kind of upsetting.
Who's Space Did I not watch? Who's Space Hamster?
No, he's
Space Hamster is a guy.
I would date Brutal Moose.
Yeah, he would be the.
That's fair.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
That's the best one, probably.
I would date my boyfriend, and I am.
I would date Super Mario if he said
I would date
Clarence voice.
So I would date.
Is that what it sound like to you?
No.
I would date Wolverine from Smile Precure.
We know this, Rose, and I love you very much.
I love butches.
Clarence, everybody knows the most dateable Normal Boots member is Peanut Butter Gamer.
I
want to date Bruno Moose.
Now, Clarence, you gotta date the boot.
Any other questions? Let me scroll up.
Jimmy Witzel's in that game? Does he have a Yokai Watch Rant segment in it? You talk how much he hates the grandma in that game, too?
Do I have an answer for what our favorite April Fool's Day prank is that we've done? Does anyone? Ryan, I feel like you've never pulled an April Fool's Day prank.
What?
Yeah.
Why did you just assume I'm the most boring person alive? Just, stupid fucking Ryan would never do an April Fool.
What is it then? What is your favorite April Fool's prank that you've ever pulled?
I haven't done one before.
What is it, Ryan? Tell us. Tell us what it is.
I remember now. For an hour this year on April 1st, I changed my icon to Freddy Fazbear and just tweeted like, Freddy like.
You know, on April Fool's Day, asked Ryan, "Hey, honey, can we have matching icons?" And you know what she said to me? She said, "I love you. I would do anything for you, but not that." She wouldn't change her icon to Konata so we could match.
I didn't want Rosa. I'm drawing the line having a Lucky Star icon on Twitter.
I did for a few
Oh my
minutes,
God.
and I had to go on the stuff about how Konata would be a butch and whatever.
Did you have to put up your bug zapper when you did that?
No, I it was in my private.
Oh, okay.
This is what I did for April Fool's Day this year.
That's pretty cute. I like that.
Bug account it?
Bug?
Bug?
I was trying to say something out loud, and I read the B and the UG and just stopped at
His
bug.
name is Bug. You can see it right there.
I know it's bug. My name is Hop Pop. This is my producer. He's got a spin off. It's gonna be Pop Hop 101. I'm starting over. I'm starting over at 1.
All right.
My name's Hapadaya, and
I'm
am
making
proud
the
to
last
be
Claire for
an
tonight.
amphibia.
Wait,
I'm an amphibia.
yeah. We can
So
work
I'm
on that.
making the last Claire for tonight.
Okay.
The final Claire
Yes.
that
In
we're
the
not
very-
going to put on the screen. You didn't even put Seep Claire.
Rosa's made so many of these, I can't keep up.
Why is there so many?
We can't leave any on the
Um,
cutting room floor, can we? I mean, she's
You know,
worked so hard on
I
this.
just decided how many I can make tonight.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
take
What
one
is
more.
it?
We'll take one more question while we wait. We'll take the final question. Make it a good one,
One more
everyone.
question.
Don't ask anything that's a.
Does anyone have a question for me?
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, wait, who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Who is that?
Take a
Rosa.
guess.
Who is
Take a
that?
Take
I
a
don't know
guess.
who that is.
It was based on a very special event that happened.
I don't know.
Is that
Okay,
Griffin
let's just say
Manoa?
this. This actor gay baited us this
Oh my
weekend.
god!
That
Oh my god! Why would you? Oh no!
Why would you do that to me?
That's
Sorry.
awful.
I
This
just
is
wanted to
awful.
go out with a bang.
Why does he look like he's about to cry?
Because when the Supernatural finale aired, remember?
I'm sorry.
I don't deserve this. I'm
sorry.
actually bisexual.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
That's like
I'm
Oh,
sorry. I
man.
wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking,
I'm
oh,
actually bisexual.
I'm sorry, Claire. I'm sorry so much.
No,
I was just
no, I'm not actually mad. I'm not actually mad.
Somebody asked in
Seal
I
chat.
don't care.
Somebody asked in chat, "Are you going to be playing the Overwatch 2 beta?" No, I will not, because I'm still trying to get into multiverses. They need to let me play so I can tell about Rain Dog. They keep not letting me in. I know more about Rain Dog than the guys working on multiverses. It's-
Multiverses, Wing Dog. Privacy is best for me,
Hey, here's a good one to end off on for you, Claire. What's your favorite Miku song?
Oh, what is my favorite Miku song? Let me look through my.
it's Triple Baka.
No, it's not. I did draw fan art for that though.
When?
Hold on, let me look at my Vocaloid playlist.
Show me.
I will tell you. I'll tell you. I really like White Letter by Gongoss.
This episode feels
Um,
desolate. I'm sorry. So what does that
I
mean?
also like Shoujo Ray by Mikito P. I also like I Meets You by Mikito P. I like a lot of Michi M songs, especially
those
Girls'
are good.
Friendship. And also like what is it? Believe in yourself because like that just sounds so fucking good. My friend Ghost is a really cool producer. I like their stuff too, especially Honey I'm Home. For whatever reason, I like some of the scary ones too. So like there's Love Love Nightmare and Virgo by Kiichi. And also
Good conversation.
Kitsume no Yomari by Matsuworks Design.
Luigi listens to the scary ones. He goes, "Oh, Mario!" And then he has to unplug his headphones.
But I really like I like The World Hasn't Even Started Yet by Pinocchio P. because it's very happy and it makes me like feel hopeful about things.
Uh,
The World Is Mine is a classic, though.
Yeah.
I love The World Is Mine. There's a
Mhm.
whip of fan art somewhere in my files that I need to finish. I just love Miku.
Yeah,
but
For all
that
you
Miku's amazing.
non-artists in the chat, a WIP, or WIP, is a work in
I'm
progress
thinking
art.
Miku, whoa.
Goo-wee-you. There's like Flintstone sound effects in that song. I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's on Gucci is the thing.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like whenever I listen to a Vocaloid song, I don't realize it's a Vocaloid song until later. So I've probably listened to a ton and I just didn't realize it.
What does that mean? You
I
can't
don't
tell
know.
that they're going like, nah, bebop.
I just don't think about it, I guess. I'm like, oh yeah, this person's singing.
Okay.
There are some like really realistic sounding like tuning styles.
Mhm.
I feel like a lot of like for like what I said, Michi M, like a lot of his tuning styles sound very realistic, but that doesn't automatically mean it's better. Like some people really like working with that like robot-y sounding from like the earlier builds of Miku and whatnot, and some people lean into that, and some people have a more like especially like the tuning styles of like the early 2010s, like when that like whole boom happened.
I was there for that.
She has blue hair.
And pronouns.
That's my Miku fact for you to know.
All right.
I
like
realized
the
that I'm
Miku
rambling.
song that goes beep bop beep bop beep bop beep bop beep bop beep bop
Beep,
beep
bop,
bop
bop,
beep
bop,
bop
bop,
beep
beep,
bop
bop,
beep.
beep, bop, bop, beep, bop. Blue, bop, bop, boo, bop, bop, boo, bop, boo, bop, boo, bop,
I like the
bop, bop,
Vocaloid.
bop, bop, bop.
Ryan, you need to update
That's it.
the description on this Twitch. You
What is
haven't
it?
changed it in like 9 months.
That's right. It's still from
Lord
when
of the Kevin's, you're going out.
It's still from when I was a Twitch streamer. And one
Yeah,
of the
we
rules
gotta-
one of the rules still says do not call Marge a MILF.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
fault.
We gotta rescind that. There's a story behind that, isn't there?
Yeah, me.
I was streaming how did I forget what this is called? Gurman's.
Nice.
I was streaming
Oh wait, before you continue, the other Miku song I really like, obviously, is Popey Popey Pop Popey Po Vegetable
Oh,
Juice.
that's so good.
Yes.
I was streaming the video game Gurman with Rosa back when Twitch streaming was my job before that failed. And then he started calling Marge a MILF, and I got really upset and banned it.
Chris, we can
My
rescind that.
boyfriend used to be a Twitch streamer, but now he does YouTube, and that's much better for him.
You
He
dating
still
a
streams
tuber?
sometimes though. Yeah, potato.
Wow.
Yeah, the thing about
some Irish.
I don't talk about it a ton, like my Twitch streams anymore. I just had to stop because if you can't get it, because I needed another way to get money, so I couldn't really keep streaming, and I couldn't build an audience fast enough
That's
to
the
like
same
just.
thing that happened with my boyfriend too.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I couldn't build an audience like fast enough to justify it. So that's how it is. But now I do this. Now I live in a torture chamber with my two.
You are streaming.
I guess
You're
I am.
streaming.
My two
You're
torture
basically
clips.
a YouTuber.
Oh my god! And what's this VTuber?
I
And
actually do have a
No, it's a
PNG
tuber.
tuber.
what's this got to do with tubers?
I actually have like a PNG tuber. It's for an upcoming spin-off of me and
Alright.
Steve.
Have you told anyone about that, Rosa?
I told everyone our idea of like killing people.
Okay.
That was
What?
actually Lou's idea.
I
No,
didn't do
wait, that's
that.
actually Allie's idea. No, wait, that's
Killing-
Don's idea. No one wants to take
What?
credit for that. But no, me and Steve are planning a show soon, so get excited for that.
Yeah, I gotta draw something for that. I completely
Yeah.
forgot to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta draw something. I just wanted to say
Gotta draw something.
as we wrap up. I remember the
Rudy, you gotta
re-
draw something.
I remember the Vocaloid
Sorry.
song I liked. It's the one where I'm gonna get their names wrong, so don't kill me.
It's fine.
Ren and Lin, is that them?
Yeah.
The yellow people, not
yeah,
girls. People.
li-
Yellow.
I like the one where they're like singing about how depressed they are, but the song's really happy.
Your son looks like a girl.
That's a
Remember
good
when
song.
Daffy Duck said that?
Can't believe
Yeah.
Daffy would say that. He's such a humble man most of the time.
And he's fruity
He was
too.
trying to sell a carrot.
Yeah, his carrot. I know. I've seen the Looney Tunes show. Thank you very much. very well, Biz.
Oh,
Hi,
okay, okay,
Jinx.
Okay, well, I'm trying to explain the scenario to any new viewers in the channel.
Any new viewers tuning in?
I like the Vocaloid that was in Yokai Watch once because they needed any sort of marketing for their spin-off that failed.
But yeah, I
It's no secret that I love Vocaloid.
I don't know. I like that blue-haired bitch and her friends.
Yeah. All right.
It's awesome.
Claire, could you close us out with a little? Oh yeah, Mario, jump on the Goomba. Come on, Mario, get it together.
Hold
Mario.
on, I wanna point out one really good Vocalite song.
Okay. Oh yes,
What is
you
it?
go.
It's called Dermy Answer. It's from Kino Shida. It's by
Okay.
Kagami Ren.
All right.
And it's sung by
Well, it's not
Kagami
by
Ren.
her.
Well, sung.
Yeah.
Sung.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's a really nice song. It has a nice and cheerful music video, and I really love the beat.
All right.
I like it when
Alright.
she spins around, and goes maybe, daily.
What did we
Awesome.
asking Claire to do before we wrapped up? What did you?
What am I doing?
Just a little.
Yeah, Mario, come on, Mario.
I like how I'm not
Do I
covered
have
by
to
the
do
images.
that?
No,
Do I have to do
it's either that or the.
Am I under contractual? I'll go that. I can't do it. I'm laughing.
Come on, everybody!
My green experience.
Are we gonna turn the stream off like this? Should we? Is that a good idea? Have we properly closed this
Yes.
out?
Everyone say goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye, Claire. Thank you for coming on the show.
What?
What was that?
Oh.
Oh my god! This whole custom night in my ear.
Sorry.
I made that sound.
Was that you?
No, I was lying.
Get them. Mario's out of here. Thank you for coming here, Claire. My silly comics on the internet.
I'm really glad that I got to come here, and now I get to eat my garlic pork bowl.
Yes. I hope you have fun with
Enjoy.
that.
Thank you, everyone, for having me on. All three of you. Kiss on the head
Oh my
for all
gosh.
of you.
never
And
kissed
thank
on
you
that
to. Well, there you go. And thank you to all the viewers. Any of the new viewers in the chat. Can't
Any
do the
new
voice.
Ready,
Thank
viewers.
you. Thank you for picking up the slack.
It's the funniest
And you got new viewers in the chat. The funniest podcast.
The funniest podcast.
It's the #1 podcast in America.
I'm turning the
Yeah.
stream off. Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Green experience.